Started.
Okay. Welcome, everybody, to a different type of Verona game today. We take you away from the other continents we have seen glimpses of in Verona to another, one known simply as the Godless lands. We open our tale in the town of Shellmeyer. A wizard has been invited to partake in a quest. As he enters this home that you can see on screen, if you look at the screen, if you have that ability, right there. Introduce yourself, Kazit.
Do you want me to do it in character or not?
Yes, yeah. Well, whichever. Just describe yourself.
Okay.
In character or out, up to you.
Nah, the great wizard Kazit is here!
Perfect. Perfect.
I was waiting for that. Oh, what do you look like?
So he's just your traditional Volk, which is a giant beetle S, mainly blues and golds with a vibrant purple shell. Dressed in classic wizard robe attire, but with a big hat with an even bigger brim that has been somehow, with some light magic, has stitches of insects crawling about it.
Beautiful visual. Thank you. You enter this building, which is where you were asked, where the letter you received asked you to meet up. It came from an individual known as Arkol, who, if you would like, you may roll a history check.
Okay, give me 1 minute.
23. Okay, yeah. You know exactly who Arkol is. He is the leader of the vampire hunting Gameric of the southern half of the Godless lands. He is obviously to be the leader of the Gameric vampire hunters. Extremely powerful and well known for his ability to obviously fight vampires, which is not an easy thing to do most of the time.
Most of the
And-
time.
Most of the time. There are dumb fuck vampires, okay? There are dumb fuck vampires.
I get behind that.
You enter this building, and do you want to do anything?
Kazit's gonna look around and just see what's it like.
Alrighty, let me reveal some things. Give me a perception check. See how much of this I'm going to reveal.
2.
2! You can't see anything, I'm sorry. You see this.
Perfect.
You're just walking in. It's dark out, but it's surprisingly bright in here, so your eyes are still adjusting.
Okay, Kazit's gonna start walking around.
Okay. You have control of your you click it and drag it.
There.
There you go. I will move you a little more around you. Oh.
Yay.
You got a 2, I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm going to, while you're doing that, roll a d4. Peppa. 3. Oh, okay. As you're coming in, someone else comes in behind you. Callie.
Okay. Here he comes. There's a kind of a strange stoutling. He's you're not sure if his hair is actually dyed green or it's just green. Stoutlings are weird that way.
Yes, they are.
But he kind of slouches forward, has his hands in a front pocket. Looks like he doesn't care about much of anything. He's looking around really lazily. And he sees you, and he's like, he just nods at you. Goes, hey.
We're just trying to think of what to say. Kazit goes over and just Ah, a little one. I see.
God.
Are you perhaps a magic user? And heard of the great Khajiit?
Yes to one, no to the other one. I'm gonna let you figure out which one.
Khajiit just puts one of his hands under his chin, just like, and then clicks his mandibles. Just in thought.
I love him already. You, Artur, is that how you say it?
Arthur.
Artur, you were also invited here by a letter you received, being carried in the mouth of an owl.
Don't know how it fucking found me.
Style.
You're not sure how he found you, but it was signed by someone named Arkol, who you know is the same thing that Khajiit knows. You don't even need to roll. You know who Arkol is. He's probably hired you for some jobs before.
Probably. He's been hanging around here for a while.
And if you wanted to give me a perception to see if you see anything more than our bug boy, go ahead. Okay. And I'm gonna roll. Okay. God damn it, whatever.
God damn it, whatever.
There's no D3s, okay? Here, you can see this. These here, at the bottom, are bookshelves. And you can see tables filled with fucking weapons.
We all thought it was probably hallway.
And these are pillars. This is just pillars. Why is there no D3? Green Sun!
You could just do the Candy official dice roller. You can do a modified dice roll.
If you go to advanced dice roll, it'll let you put in impossible numbers.
It's fine, I'll use Green Sun. Okay. I should have him up anyway. Okay, as you two are in there looking around and everything, Hariti, you enter. Describe yourself for me.
So, I guess I enter at the entrance. That would make sense.
Yes, you don't typically enter through a window, but it's possible.
Nothing
Heroic
is physically stopping you from entering through a window.
So, so the door opens and a tall, muscular reptilian humanoid, crocodilian humanoid, steps inside. She has a bandana around her head and is wearing sort of loose-fitting trousers and a loose-fitting shirt, and is carrying two swords that are carved from bone with runes etched into them, basically scrimshaw. She just sort of looks around and sniffs the air. Doesn't say anything when she first steps in. She's kind of looking at the two that are already there, like, okay.
Hey.
Alright. You as well were invited by someone you can go ahead and do a history check for me.
Alright, let me see. History. Oh my god, I'm proficient in that! Come on!
You have no fucking idea who this guy is. Your captain passed along a message to you that he apparently recommended you for? Some kind of job from some dude named Arkol. You've never heard of him before? Probably some bigwig here. You don't know.
I can already see how the rolls are gonna go in this game. It might be the Godless lands, but Nuffle still reigns supreme.
Knuckle is eternal.
Hey.
That's because Nuffle's a demon and everybody knows it.
You may enter in and do as you please. As can everyone else. This is not,
She's gonna walk over to these two and just sort of look at them. She's got her hands on her hips, just like looking at the short fella and the bug with the big hat.
Okay.
You and the bug are about like the same height. You're both fairly tall, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
He said Arthur basically has a hoodie on with a front pocket, and he's got his hands in them, and he's kind of slouched. Goes, hey,
Fantasy hoodie.
hey.
Howdy.
It's my social interaction for the day. See you later.
And while that's happening,
2020 in a nutshell.
Ouch!
wow. Hey.
Mhm.
Kazee and Nemia, you're standing too close together, 6 feet apart.
I think we're immune to it. The lizard and the bug.
Yeah, there's no humans in Throna. Coronavirus isn't a worry here. It's fine.
Even if it was, everybody in Throna has a brain and would wear a mask.
Yeah, they do. Except for
Just
elves. Most
imagine-
elves, because elves are terrible.
I'm just imagining the races actually having masks on. Some of them are just funny. Like a lizard folk mask.
Even if they didn't, they just ask a druid or a cleric, hey, do you have cure disease? Done.
Okay. Lydia, it is your turn to enter the building.
And, hold on. And, walking through the front door is a, completely and utterly nondescript person.
I mean, person how?
Another person with no noticeable characteristics that you care to focus on.
Interesting. You may plop yourself down. It's your icon.
You don't bother to think about what race she is. You're pretty sure it's a human person, a woman.
There are no humans.
I know what I said.
Humans don't exist.
I said woman person.
Okay,
You're a nondescript race.
gotcha.
Like,
Maybe it's a cross
Dedicated
between,
young woman with no characteristics.
like, maybe it's a cross between Stoutling and Elf.
Ew, Stoutlings have better taste than that.
Yeah, anyone who wants to can roll a wisdom save.
To see if we can see through your.
I'll do it.
Arthur, natural
Jesus.
and Nemia 19. Kazit 15. What's the save, Liz?
17.
Okay then, Archer
That's
and Nemia.
terrifying.
What's that?
That's a terrifying fish monster.
Yeah, you got Nemia and Archer. You see
Very-
a terrifying fish monster walk in the door.
Very dark blue skin with highlights that suggest the presence of bones and organs visible through the tissue. Super wild anime hair. Overly long arms. Large claw-webbed talons. Eyes and mouth that glow with an unearthly light.
Arthur lifts his head and sniffs in your direction, and then kind of goes, "Okay," and looks away again.
So, Nemia is going to look at you, and then she's going to look at Kazit, and she's going to say, "What in tarnation? Are you seeing this? You see this big old hat this feller's got on his head?"
You do not talk about Kazit's hat like that.
What's wrong with hats? Don't people on land wear hats all the time?
They're usually not big ones like that. They flop in your face. You can't see where you're going.
Oh,
Might be one of them wizard fellers.
Kazit's just kind of like, in manager's side, and just like walks over and starts checking out the books.
While you're doing that, you can roll a investigation check while our last party member enters this building.
Okay.
Master party member. That's you.
I know, I'm putting the token down.
Jesus.
So basically, in walks Steve. He is a 7 foot tall, 600 pound Frankenstein's monster, flesh golem in D&D, and he's made out of various humanoid races. Predominantly seem to be of orcish or green-skinned creatures.
Snare.
And I couldn't remember their official name. And he
Fine.
doesn't quite have bolts in his neck, but there is a faint hum of electricity around him. He is bald, though he has large nodes that run from his forehead all the way to the center of his head and then further down along his spine.
A bolt mohawk.
Yeah. He's wearing like thick, like weirdly some semi-techno plate armor with a huge hammer that looks like you slammed an engine and then 2 Tesla coils onto it and called it a day. And his first reaction when entering this room is just to gasp and go and just look at all these people, and it's like a kid seeing superheroes. Like, oh my god, these people are so freaking cool! And he's like,
Winston
oh yeah.
against Lydia once again. See if you can see what she actually is.
In just a second, then he goes, oh yeah, I'm sad. And he just kind of looks down. There's a teenage sigh, like he's trying to blow away hair in his face. That isn't really there.
What the fuck, Raven? Holy shit.
Okay, wisdom save. Oh, failed it.
You fail. You just. One of these 4 people is just a nondescript person.
I have one of the higher wisdom saves too.
Yeah, you're a fucking cleric.
Anyways, he just rolls in here and he's like, and just kind of looking around. He's changing between excited and trying to stay sad.
Aw.
Just looking around and going, oh my god, these people look like really weird and cool.
So we have a Frankenstein's monster, a
Mhm.
creature from the Black Lagoon,
Uh-huh.
a wizard, a whatever Archer is, and a pirate. We're basically Halloween monsters.
You
Art-
are!
Arthur isn't
We
accursed, which means he's a were creature.
Yeah, we're literally just Halloween monsters.
The first 2 were
are!
accidental. I leaned into it.
Yeah, it was not intentional on most of your parts. It just kind of fucking happened. And it's beautiful, and I love it.
Kaziz notices this like great big mechanical Frankenstein, and eyes just like glitter. Later, She-Man! I'm checking over here!
What?
I want to do a He-Man reference, sorry.
Oh, She-Ra!
Oh,
Because I still see it as normal human thing.
Yes, you do. That's true.
He walks
Yes,
over and just like, mechanical, amazing. He's just like kind of like looking all over you, like super excited.
Oh,
Steve looks mildly uncomfortable, but like he's used to it also. He smiles to that and waves. Oh, hello there, weird looking bug man. My name's Steve.
Go. You can go.
Steve and Cadenza. We're both also invited to this place in different ways. Cadenza, you also, similar to Archer, you received a message from an animal. An owl, those weird lizardy owls.
Which is a very strange animal to receive it from at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, fuck. Strike.
No. An owl.
They
It's an
swim
owl
now.
owl.
Yeah,
Well-
owls swim now, okay.
It's like a
Maybe
penguin.
familiar, you could just. Oh gosh.
Okay, yeah, that's how happens sometimes here in Throna. And it invited you up here for a job, a very important job. It stressed that. And may or may not have made reference to keeping someone you care about safe. And Steve, you meanwhile, got this invite from your mom.
Aw.
she noticed you were been really sullen lately because of what's been going on, and she wanted to help you get out of your funk. So she gave you this letter. You're not sure if it was made out to her or you. You're not sure because none of them really had names on them, except for Cadenza's because it mentioned someone she cares about specifically. So it might have been for your mom, but you don't know. She gave it to you, so she wanted to help get you out of your funk.
Aw.
And now here you all are. Are you with us, Cadenza?
Yeah.
Okay. What we all doing?
Archer's leaning against this pillar waiting because he knows that the guy who hired him is kind of a dramatic shitlord.
Okay.
Or at least he thinks he is. He might think everybody's a dramatic shitlord.
Everybody make a perception check.
Where are you, perception? There you are.
Hoo-ha. Yay.
Oh my god.
Oh, Kazit!
That's the second. No, that's the second one where my second roll is a natural one. Today already.
Oh,
So,
I
Kazit,
did horrible.
Kazit, you're distracted by this. It's a. Kazit, since you're a smart one, roll a Arcana check on Steve.
I love that his name is Steve.
Oh, natural 20.
Kazit, that's a flesh golem. That is a being stitched together from body parts and brought to life.
Ah, I see. You two are a true man of gentlemen.
But that
I
you
know
don't
what I
notice.
said.
You don't notice anything else. Everyone else. Oh, okay. Steve and Cadenza specifically, you hear footsteps coming from above, while Archer and Mia, you hear something coming, but you're not really sure where it's coming from. You just hear something coming, and then, yeah, coming down the stairs is this fellow.
Can you blame Archer for thinking this guy's dramatic when the piano is agreeing with me?
This fellow.
Hark! Our summoner approacheth.
You guys see a turtle man, which you would all know as a Gameric. Comes down holding a big old spear in his hands.
Archer takes his hand out of one of his hands out of his pocket and waves and goes, "Hi."
He. Greetings, Archer. And greetings to the rest of you.
Hi.
Yeah, he looks like used to you.
He just waves. Hi.
Studies
Does he
you
feel
for
like
a
that
second.
around, Steve? Just like looking and like praising the craftsmanship.
Yeah, you still have not noticed this turtle man because you are fascinated by this craftsmanship.
He's just kind of right now thinking what like spells would use to make it.
He also looks confused by you being here, Steve. And are you perhaps related to Professor Shelley?
Yeah, that's my mom. It's Steve Shelley.
Ah, that makes sense.
That's me, mom. It's so fucking cute.
Yeah, okay, I guess he's got to make a wisdom save to see if that's even you, Cadenza. He got a natural one!
A strange, nondescript humanoid.
Okay, he eyes you, Cadenza, very suspiciously. And who might you be?
Oh, just a weary traveler coming in to seek shelter for the night. Don't let my presence distract you from whatever business you
I
assembled
do not
these people
take
for.
in. I do not take in weary travelers. State
Yes,
your
you
business.
do. Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Hold on.
Arthur is leaning against the pillar
you do.
laughing.
Oh God.
Wow. Ooh, damn.
Okay. I didn't expect anything like this right away. Let's see.
Cat approves.
So your suggestion is that yes, he takes. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Influence a creature.
Also, I think I have a better design.
Okay. Okay, is that a wisdom save or a charisma save?
Wisdom, I think.
Wisdom, yep.
Okay, wisdom save.
She looks
Again, the
really good, Lydia.
categories.
D&D cat approves.
And the DC would be 17.
He failed. But
Suggestion is the bane of your games.
But I don't believe he has to fucking use it for this. He uses a legendary resistance to say fuck that. God damn! What the fuck? Okay.
If he uses a legendary resistance, he starts to notice what she looks like.
God.
The suggestion is the bane of your games.
Yes, it is. You. You didn't. Did you just try and charm me?
No.
He's getting like right up close. Did
There's
you
no
just try to charm me?
No.
There's no good answer to that question.
He stares at you. Fine. Come along. But he looks back at you, Cadenza. Do not get too close. And he goes up here. Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Dramatic shit.
Because he finally notices and he was like, ah, the man himself.
Cadenza? Okay. He did warn you not to get too close, Cadenza. Let me... Come on.
Arthur cannot see.
The darkness.
Wait. Okay, Cadenza. You see these two things here are basically sunlight in bottles. They are not pleasant for you to be near. I'm not sure what sunlight does to you specifically, because this is kind of going... That was supposed to be part of your class and subclass, so now it's just kind of going by the seat of our pants, I guess. And he comes over up here, and he sits at this desk. I trust you all know why you are here.
No.
Nope.
Some kind of
I
job.
just told you why I'm here.
He glares at you, Cadenza. You are here for a job. A very important job.
Yeah, your note just said, "Hey, Arter, come over here. I have something for you to do." Basically, you're gonna
Yes,
have to be
Arter,
more like specific.
Arter, you might need to beat someone up.
Okay,
Might.
okay.
All of you. I need the 5 of you to investigate something for me.
Investigate.
Do we get to put
Ain't
on
no
hats
good at
and be
investigating.
do we get to put on hats and be detectives?
If you'd like.
You don't need pretext to put on hats or be detectives. You can just do it on your own time.
No. Not many hats fit my head.
Oh!
He just points to all like the rippling bumps that occasionally shoot out static electricity. We calling a catch on fire and fire bad.
Oh. This is going to be more interesting than I thought. I was expecting your mother, but she has spoken highly of her son.
Oh,
I need the 5 of you to investigate an individual for me. I would go myself, or send some of my own, but things are currently very busy down here. A vampire is attempting to muscle into the territory we have managed to hold.
Vampires, eh?
Yes. He is not a particularly dangerous vampire, but it is not one I want to leave my men with alone. I must deal with him myself. And of course he has thralls, so I do not wish to go alone either. But because of that, I cannot go investigate the problem brewing to the north. Do you have something to say, Nemia?
Well, I'm just wondering. I don't know about these folks, but I'm not really a detective. I figured you needed some, skulls bashed, or
Oh.
maybe a ship built, something like that.
I do need. You very well might. I doubt any of you have, but have any of you heard of the Pumpkin King?
That'd be history or arcana.
History. Or Arcana of your choice.
so is it for any of us to roll or
Yeah, all of you.
history?
Why did I keep rolling
These are
so
hard.
bad?
Arter, what are you doing?
Hey, what? Okay. Archer. First. Natural 20 Arcana. The Pumpkin King is a recent name to you, but you go around, you do odd jobs. You've heard it going around that some kind of powerful creature up north has been trying and succeeding in staking claim for itself. People don't really know who or what the Pumpkin King really is, but they just know that it's just staking territory and succeeding at it at a kind of concerning rate. Specifically, well, Steve, you know this part. A forest to the north has been getting significantly bigger and thicker and damn near impossible to travel through. And Kazid, you know about the same as Steve. You know that some forest up north has sprouted and started growing thickly.
Arter's tail
So this is a bit outside of your space, Cadenza and Nemia, because you're both more towards the ocean. So you do not know who or what the Pumpkin King is.
Arter's tail sweeps against the floor, and he kind of frowns and goes, "Is that extra dramatic asshole keeps, making the forest and shit grow?"
It is.
Okay, you want me to go punch him in the face then?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Why'd you hire me then?
Because you might... You let me finish, Arthur.
He shrugs, stands still in his pockets.
Little punk.
I love him. You see, I do not know the Pumpkin King's motive. And I have not, as I've stated before, been able to go north myself just yet. And passing through his grove has proven nearly impossible. If I could spare the manpower, I would cut a swath through his grove until I met him face to face. But as it stands, I cannot spare that right now. Which is why I am hiring you 5. I want you to go north and meet the Pumpkin King. Find out who and what he is. And if need be, stop him from taking the claims he has begun taking.
Arter takes his hand out of his pocket and kind of twirls it in the air and goes, "So, you want us to talk to him and find out why he's taking shit, and then if he's taking shit for bad purposes, we punch him in the face.
Yes.
And if he's not taking it for bad purposes, then what? Just come back and tell you?"
Report back to me, yes. Do any of you have any kind of spell that would make that communication easier?
I know Dimension Door.
I'm afraid that is a bit of a distance to get back to me and report quickly. I was hoping for some kind of sending spell.
Nope. Because he just shakes his head. Like he never even
No.
thought about that.
That is not a spell that Arter's class can learn, no.
Nope, do not worry. Walks over to part of the desk and pulls open a drawer. And you hear him shuffling around in there. And he pulls out an orb. One of you will carry this. And report to me what you learn.
Arter looks at the other 4 and goes, I wouldn't trust me to hold nothing.
I'll take it.
All right. I will come to you because I am a gentleman.
Come towards sunlight, dick.
Hey, you guys don't know. You don't know.
No, we don't know, but still.
He comes up to you, Cadenza, hands you this orb.
She takes it in her palm.
This is an orb of sending. Once per day, you use it to cast the sending spell, which is basically sending lets you send a message of 25 words or less, and the person you send it to can reply with 25 words or less. It has a once use a day. Use it carefully.
I'll take good care of it. And Cadenza pockets the orb. By which I mean she swallows it.
He just stares at you. Did you just swallow the orb I told you to be very careful with?
No.
Oh, that's gonna hurt coming out.
Maybe shouldn't give it to the fish.
Well, how do you store your valuables?
In
In
my
pocket.
pocket? I gotta get you some pockets.
Gotta get you some pockets.
Steve scratches the side of his head and goes, wait, that's a fish?
Oh, he failed! Because he... And
No.
Because he doesn't even bat an eye. He's just like, that's normal.
this is fine.
Oh, okay.
He eyes you, Kazee. And I suspect all of you to work together.
Yeah?
If anyone wants to incite this man or anything, you may.
Nope.
Okay. I'll
Steve
cite him.
trusts him implicitly.
Oh, Arthur.
Arter doesn't give
yeah,
a shit.
Okay,
Finally, a decent roll. Okay.
okay, okay.
Once again, Arter just shrugs and goes, alright.
Because he and Nemia, both of you, you can tell this man. He's a little worried about the ragtag group of you all getting along and not killing each other. But he's kind of got no choice but to hire, a mercenaries, basically.
Kaji just like waves it off, but as he does it, he passes over his eyes, which is like he's plotting something already.
If you do not make it back, I will notify your next of kin, those of you who have them.
Arter's again just over here shrugging. Good luck with that one.
Cadenza,
Yes.
would you like me to notify your significant other if you do not return?
Yeah. Yes, please.
I shall. I cannot promise this will be easy. In fact, I do not think it will be easy at all. But I do not have much of a choice. And I know each of you can hold your own. And various ways. And he eyes you again, Khaziit. Now, the grove has become near impassable. Whatever magic is being used to grow it, the plants and trees have become far too thick to walk through. But there's one path that has not been affected. Thank you, dramatic music.
God dang it!
It's fucking piano.
I was
Yeah,
timing.
yeah. This has worked out way better than I thought it would.
Nora's keeping a mental clock on how many seconds have passed for the music.
I wish I was. That was not on purpose. This path. I would, if I did not know what it was, I'd call it a trap. But I know exactly what it is.
What is it then?
It is the path. I wrote this name down. It is through the Stratmere Woodlands Graveyard. History checks, anybody?
Okay.
If you wish to.
God damn.
You have no idea.
Every roll I have
Okay.
made with a skill I've been proficient with has ended up being less than 10. And that's happened 5 times already this game.
I had that happen with one of my characters where anytime he rolled with a skill that had less than 1 modifier, he rolled amazing. Anytime he's proficient, just garbage.
Arthur, you know of the Stratmere Woodlands Graveyard as a very fucking old graveyard, like super old. Cadenza, you know it as a graveyard that's not really used anymore because of how old it is. It's people know it's what it is. It's there and it exists, but nobody buries people there. Khaziit and Steve, you know that there are rumors of that place Kazee, because you are well learned in your own way. And Steve, because your mother has mentioned it. The Stratmere Woodlands graveyard supposedly predates the Godless lands being called that as a whole.
Like a quick smile, however that can appear on an insect, just occurs, and then just like fades away.
Steve just goes, oh yeah, here's the other flesh column says one of the top 10 dating sites. And then at the mention of that, he gets a little sad.
Aww.
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 Isn't that graveyard the one that was condemned after that string of serial hosings?
Sorry, Kyle. That's an in-joke to another campaign.
Ah.
I'm gonna BRB. I'll be right back.
Okay. Fucking hell, Lydia. Fuck.
Don't tell me you weren't thinking it.
I wasn't. Now I am. No. He looks at Cadenza. He looks at. He's like, no, it isn't. He looks genuinely confused. The Stratmere Woodland Graveyard is a place of very old magic. I don't think the Pumpkin King can overrun that graveyard. Not many go there, because it is obviously nobody knows anyone buried there. So why would you go there? But it is... Its name has some power behind it that I do not fully understand. That concerns me. But it is the only path I know to get to the Pumpkin King.
As you guys are up there talking, Arthur has reached into his backpack and pulled out a package wrapped in parchment paper. And he's unwrapped it just a little bit, and he's now putting whatever is inside the parchment paper into his mouth.
Did you bring candy?
No.
I hope you brought enough to share with the class.
No.
What are you eating?
He shoves it in faster. It's butcher's paper. He's eating raw meat.
I know that, but...
Oh, that smells good.
I expect you all to act civilly towards each other during this mission.
Arthur stares at him and licks his fingers.
Is there some reason you think we wouldn't?
I'm kind of an
You left
asshole.
it- Yes, he is.
All these people look so nice, though.
You are young, Steve. Your mother speaks very highly of you, so I do not doubt that you can fulfill this mission.
Don't go teaching the boy that thinking people are nice is something only young people do.
I know, no, that is not what I'm doing. His mother will kill me.
No,
I am-
that's the other mom.
Yes, that's who I was talking about.
Oh,
Your mother has told me things, Steve. We do poker nights every Friday. Did you think she would not mention your other mother?
no, I just guess.
Fair enough.
Wait, you've got an other mother too?
Yeah.
What?
She lives in the sky.
Ah. Mine lives inside a volcano.
What?
Oh, that's weird.
It was fun for a while, but then she tried to steal my eyes.
Huh. Non hit me with lightning.
That's a lateral move, I guess.
She had man to do it. And I like it.
Arter's moved on to his pocket bacon.
Pocket.
The person like holding their hands in front of their face and just like that is our cold right now.
First little pocket bacon. Eat it before anyone knows you have pocket bacon.
He turns to you, Khaziit. I
Because he's
trust.
just like looking right back at him, like a blank expression, neutral.
Yeah, he gives you a knowing look. I trust you will behave.
Khajiit wants to be the most evil, most powerful wizard, and you gave him a good enemy to slay.
You slay only if need be, Khaziit.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Basically, we've been talking. It's just been.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah.
Being us.
Yeah. So you didn't miss anything super important. You heard about the graveyard, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Khaziit, but only if necessary.
Only if necessary.
Yes. He's going to incite you. if you are lying, if you are, roll deception. If not, he's just going to.
It's not kind of lying, but I'll roll it.
If you're not lying, you don't need to roll it. He's just trying, he's trying to read you. So you're being truthful?
The limit of very low saying it.
Whoa. Dino, your mic is freaking out.
Somebody's got like electric mic going on, yeah.
Yeah, your mic's freaking out, Dino.
Alright?
He dropped.
Ow.
Oh.
Isn't the router?
Hopefully not.
Yeah, he's
still online.
yeah.
That's...
They see him there on the list.
Yeah.
He might be unplugging.
Did my internet drop out, by the way?
There you are.
Hey, there you are.
I'm on my phone right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your internet might have dropped.
Maybe you still.
Let me
still see
quickly
all the score,
restart.
but it takes a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We can hear you pretty
Oh,
good on the
so-
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kazi isn't truly lying, but his limits for what is necessary very, very low.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's connected.
It might have just been Discord freaking out on you.
It might have.
It does
Usually just
sometimes.
restarting. Yeah, usually just restarting Discord will fix it.
Yeah, and you're still in roll 20, so your internet's not going.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what I'm doing right now.
It may have just hit a low spot and it dropped the higher resource thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very well, Khaziit. But remember, we have a deal.
Ominous, says Arter as he shoves another pound of bacon in his mouth.
They don't
rest-
seem very evil.
Cadenza,
Yes.
you must be careful as well. I do not doubt your motives, but you must be careful.
Of what specifically?
He leans in and whispers to you, the sun.
Have we established what that does to me yet?
We have not, no. I'm probably going to yoink stuff from actual vampire samples. So you're probably going to take like radiant damage and stuff if you're out in the sun. But no. He whispers that to you. Cadenza.
I have a contingency plan. And she pulls out a wide-brimmed hat.
Ah, I see. A fellow of the hat wearers.
Oh my god.
Is it like a giant wide brimmed hat, like
Please.
the one Khajiit has, or
It's a
Giant
one of
sun
those.
hat.
It's one of those giant sun hats that old ladies wear while gardening.
Oh my god.
I
The
love
ones that
that.
look like they could bludgeon people.
It has the place where the flower usually is mounted to run for seaweed.
He sizes up the hat, nods. Arthur,
He's got a bone in his mouth now.
where'd you keep getting? Never mind.
Hmm.
Arthur. Only resort to violence if you need to. I trust you on that point.
He gives you a thumbs up with the bone still in his mouth.
Oh, God.
You're the one that hired a hobo.
Yeah, but he's a strong hobo, so he this hobo lifts. Yes. Nemia.
yeah?
Uh-oh, did we lose?
I don't
We
know if
lost
I lost
someone down there.
anybody.
Oh, everybody's still here.
You? No, not you.
Oh no, we
Oh,
lost Haridi.
Yeah.
No, everybody's still here.
No,
No,
we
I'm
lost
using
Haridi.
Haridi's icon, remember?
In roll 20.
Yeah.
Oh, roll 20?
Oh, my roll 20 crashed.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, just refresh it. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I was trying to figure out what's happened. Like someone popped away. I was like, wait, what? Okay.
I thought you meant on the
Discord,
No,
yeah, I
no.
was confused too. I was like, I'm definitely here.
I trust your captain spoke highly of you. I do not know you, but I am trusting their word.
I'm trusting you that this ain't some kind of trap.
Why would I want to lead you into a trap? I've told you all I know.
I believe you. I'm just saying, trust is a two-way street.
Fair enough. Ooh, Lydia. Holy shit.
Ooh, she looks really nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fucking rad.
Is that
That is really cool.
is that indiscriminate humanoid mode?
No, it's just that I have the grosser details are gonna be once I color it.
Ah.
Excellent.
I'm still keeping that translucent skin.
Yeah. Very well, Nemia. I trust you will do well.
Well, as long as you ain't asking me to do anything that's outside my speciality, you know,
No.
I ain't the most book smart. I ain't the best liar. If you want me to scare people or fix things or break things or kill people or, you know, anything like that, I'm pretty good at it. But, you know,
You might have to. As I said, the path through the graveyard is there. But I don't know whether or not something has taken up residence or not. I'm not sure what you will find in the graveyard. But through the graveyard should take you to your destination.
Guess I should get acquainted with my traveling partners here.
That you should.
The weird
Look over
stoutling.
Hunter again.
He's still chewing on a bone.
So this Nemia is gonna reach into her belt pouch and pull out a jar of pickled fish. And just start eating that. Just like the sketchiest looking, like it's like pickled flounder or something really unappealing.
Everyone's doing food but me.
You want some fish?
She sniffs it, then recoils. What did you do to it?
Well, you know, just the traditional method, you know. I stuck it in a jar with some lye and left it in the ground for a month.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh no.
oh. No. You're eating Viking shit. Oh,
Do you hate food?
No, I like food, but this
Why
shit,
why would
don't
you-
go bad.
And
I
why
can
would
just
you
keep
hurt
it in
it
my
like
milk
that?
pouch till I need it.
Why did you hurt it like that?
Arthur comes up, sniffs the fish himself. His face does an interesting thing and goes, "What the hell is that?" And he reaches in his backpack and grabs another wrapped parcel and hands it to Cadenza.
Oh, thank you.
I wouldn't eat whatever the hell that is.
I think I got some hardtack in my bag too. If it ain't gone moldy, if you want that.
Oh god.
Hardtack doesn't go moldy, it just gets harder.
And if you unwrap the butcher's paper, it is just bloody meat in there.
Oh. She just tucks into that. Oh. This is real good.
Yeah. When Nemia packs rations, she packs rations. Survival food.
Okay.
Like, Steve has this look on his face like you put broccoli in front of him and it's just like, ugh. And he's like, just gonna slowly slide away from that.
Slowly slide away, goes on the other side of the screen. Guys, he's like infinite twitch and just like, then like, bolt straight up like he smelled something bad. And it's like,
Nemia is going to put away the pickled fish.
Everyone is just like, oh god.
Back in her milk pouch.
Even Arthur, and he'll eat anything.
Uh,
I
Steve?
eat a little garbage, but not that.
Steve.
What? Yeah?
Be careful, or your mother will kill me.
It's no problem. Even if I die, I just gotta get, sew 'em back together.
That sounds really handy.
It is. And you lose a hand when you're not paying attention, and your mom gets angry.
What's your folks' story anyway? I know this fella over here is a wizard, but the rest of you, what do y'all do for a living?
This.
Oh, I'm a singer.
My mom likes me so I can shoot lightning.
So, Cadenza, you know any good sea shanties?
Oh, I know several.
Good. Keep us entertained while we march.
Maybe I will.
What about you, big fella? What do you do?
My mom likes me so I can shoot lightning and heal people.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah.
Especially the healing part,
I mean, I can also stitch a little bit, but people get a little antsy when you pull off the thread and needle.
Why?
Covered in stitches. Why?
I don't see the logic.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Well, I'm pretty good with my hands. Make boats. I also like to carve and chisel. Pretty good with any kind of tools, really. At least workman's tools. I'm not a calligrapher or nothing, but you need me to, bind a barrel or fix a horseshoe or patch a boat, I can do it for you.
This is going to go so well.
I'm sure there will be lots of barrels that need binding in this campaign.
You never know. Might have to bind a barrel and the next mouth shut.
Well, are you all You all accept this job?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
You're paying,
Yep.
yeah? We haven't actually discussed that matter.
Of course.
In gold, right? Not like,
Yeah,
you know, something
of
cryptic.
course.
Alright.
No, I'm paying you in gold.
Not in
Alright.
exposure.
No, that would be terrible. What monster would do that?
Alright, good. Then I accept the job. Money's money.
I cannot give you any magical weapons. Because
I've already got one.
what I
Yeah,
have, I use myself.
And when she says she already has one, she holds aloft her sword and she says, "Bazinga!" And it bursts into flames.
Well, detect evil going off.
I don't get it.
Bazinga, Lydia. 87. Your sword bursts into
I
flames
still
and
don't get
dies. Big Bang Theory.
The thing that
it.
Sheldon
Why
says.
would I know a Big Bang Theory reference?
It's their
Okay, because
stupid-
it's a pretty common one, though.
It's their
I
yeah.
don't-
It's their catchphrase.
I don't hate myself nearly enough to understand that reference.
Yeah, a lot of us don't watch it, and we still get it. It's like it's insanely prevalent on the internet.
Yeah.
Be glad that you
I
don't get it.
watch it either.
I'm actually very impressed you managed to avoid it. I want to ask you how.
I wish I could have, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. See, my D100 got 87, so Bazinga bursts into flames and dies. No. God, I need a second to recover from that fucking.
The magic sword, Bazinga.
I'm so mad.
Not to be confused with Brissinger, you know, Aragon's sword.
Oh,
Bazinga.
oh. God damn it.
I'm so mad.
Okay, see, that makes the reference better and worse at the same time.
Yes.
I'm so mad.
I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my god.
I asked if I could give the swords the stupid names.
You did. Yes, you did. I said yes. Fine.
You said yes to a lot of things you're regretting right now.
Yes. Anyway. I see you are well equipped. But if any of you have need of any other type of weapons, he motions towards the tables. Help yourself. They aren't magical, but they're well crafted.
Thanks,
Because
but
he
I've
wants
already
this
got
and
my guns. And then cadenza flexes.
Make a charisma check.
Okay.
Yeah. You flex and look fucking badass. It's a good flex.
Arthur claps for you. It's not sarcastic either. He's really impressed.
So, what sort of weapons are available?
Literally every type of weapon in 5e. That's a
All right, I'm gonna stock up on some. What's better, throwing knives or darts?
Darts are D4. I don't know what throwing knives are.
Throwing knives would be what I think a dagger is.
Yeah, most likely. I think throwing knives are daggers. You are correct, Dino.
I'm gonna stock up on some darts. I'm gonna take let's see, 10. I'm gonna take 10 of them if he has 2 of them.
Hold on. I'm going to roll for how many darts he does have.
It'd be funny if he has one of each of weapon, but it's only one of each. He has like one dart, one arrow.
I'm rolling a d10 to see how many. He has 8 darts.
Alright, I'm gonna take 8 darts. But those
Alright,
might
yeah.
come in handy. I don't
8
have a lot of ranged options, so.
Would anyone else like to take anything?
The second he said non-magical, because he just tuned out and started walking towards the door.
Arthur just lifts up his hand and kind of flexes his little stoutling claws.
I didn't think so, but I figured I'd ask.
It's
And,
good to be prepared.
Yeah. But I have one last thing to give you just in case. He holds out 5 steaks.
Steaks.
I
Oh,
don't-
thanks, I was starving.
No.
I already gave you a steak, though.
Vampire killing steaks.
Not as excited anymore.
I don't know if you'll need them, but you might.
Oh,
So
I like some of those.
I don't know much about vampires. Do they burn when you set them on fire?
They dislike fire as much as anything else does, but they are not particularly weak to fire.
Alright, well,
It
as
is-
long as they're not immune to it, I ought to do fine.
It's kind of like Kryptonians and magic, you know?
What? No. Fuck. Somebody roll a history. One person roll a history check.
Not Arter.
What fucking bullshit happens? Okay, 15? Fuck. Now I have to give an answer. Fuck.
You did this to yourself.
I did! The same thing happened with fucking fantasy Satanism. Kryptonians were something that came from another plane that were kind of fucking terrifying because they were insanely strong and had natural flight capabilities, but they were taken out by a good fireball spell. No one knows much about them, except for one came through and was telling people to kneel before he got blasted by a fireball.
Punk
Good
ass
old Neil.
bitch.
Corona is known for its weird planar shit.
Going
God.
on is Tuesday.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we're Tuesday.
Zod tried to take over Throna and got killed by a fireball.
Good. Bastard.
It's on like a green eruption.
It's just a very impatient whiz in the crowd. This fucker's talking too long. Fireball.
Basically.
So one of our characters.
Possibly. Who knows?
God, shut up.
It's gonna be like
Are you all stocked? Do you have what you want?
Yes.
It looks some vampires.
Who's taking the steak?
I can take some.
Alright, there's 5 of them. You guys may split them up as you choose.
How do you choose?
It's up to you guys.
Are they reusable?
No, they're 1 use each.
Oh,
See, when you stake a vampire, what you're actually doing is pinning it to the ground so it can't get up.
well, I should probably go to somebody who could actually use stakes well.
They'll be started as daggers for like use, like strength and all that. But if you stick a vampire, they are stuck there.
Arter will take one.
Unless they can pull it out.
Arter will take one.
All right, just mark it on your sheet or wherever that you have, however many stakes you guys split it up as.
I'm good with taking as much as I need, so you guys just say.
So 1 for Arter is 1 for Steve.
I'm sure I'll take one.
1 or 2? How many? 1, 2.
Let's
One.
just each take one.
Yeah,
So everyone takes 1, I guess.
that sounds like a good division, honestly.
Yeah, there's 5 of you. I did not do that intentionally, but there is 5 of you. You each get 1 vampire impaling stake. Cadenza, it's a little uncomfortable.
I'm gonna just put this where I don't have to look at it. She hides it in her hair.
Oh.
They're just
Accidentally
amateurs.
tricks herself.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Are you all ready to go then?
Because he just like nods and on his way out, he's gonna like look at the book though.
Oh, great. You rolled an investigation out here. Let me
Yeah.
tell you what book you saw. What was in the book? Da-da-da. The book you had opened up with your 12 earlier was about vampires, actually, but specifically about vampiric myths. vampiric mists resist pretty much every type of damage, except radiant, pretty much.
Yeah, we found that out earlier.
So you know that. You know that they also are immune to conditions in general. Basically, if a vampire turns into mist, the only thing that can hurt it is radiant.
Because you can just like kind of take some mental note,
Yes.
and then kind of like, like with one of his fingers, just like pretends to write to make that note even more like prevalent in his memory.
I love that. I love that.
Cadenza looks away uncomfortably.
Well, that was a while ago, though.
Yeah, that was technically he rolled that when we were all first coming in, but then everyone with shenanigans happened, of course.
Mhm.
And are you all prepared to leave?
Because
Yep.
he just nods.
Arthur's,
Alex,
Arthur walks out the door without saying goodbye.
He, who is the last to leave?
I'm gonna say probably Nemea, unless somebody else is like lingering.
Because he's just proudly walking out the door. He knows what he's going to do.
Steve is going to follow his new weird friends.
Nemea, then.
I'm sorry,
Or-
Steve.
Nemea, yeah.
I'm
Are you-
sorry, I'm not going to be a positive influence on you, Steve.
It's fine.
Fine.
You will
Are
learn
you all
only bad
great
things.
Cadenza? Apologies, what was that, Steve?
No, just that it's fine. He will learn only bad things, is what he said.
He'll learn what not to do.
Are you also lingering, Cadenza?
just a little.
So, you two are there. You see him watching you all go, and I too, and raises an eyebrow at you both. Yes.
I'm just trying to be polite. You know.
Hmm. The both of you. Be careful. I do not know what the Pumpkin King can do.
Will do.
I don't know what's in that graveyard either.
So, Nemea is gonna tap Cadenza on the shoulder and say, "So, what sort of fish are you, if you don't mind me asking?"
I don't know how to answer that question.
I mean, I've never seen anybody like you before, and I've sailed around a lot. I just figured, you know.
I'm a mermaid.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know those was real.
Oh, I love that, Lydia.
Yeah, she looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She is
Making ambiguous whether
nice
there's
looking.
legs or a tail under there.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon we should head out. Don't want to overstay Turtle Man's hospitality.
Excuse
Yeah.
you?
Is that offensive? I'm sorry.
I've not called you crocodile woman, have I?
Apologies. My sincerest apologies. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Carry on.
What would you prefer to be called?
Arkle. My name is
You
Arkle.
know the name.
Alright. Arkle, I apologize. Should probably stop calling people fishes and turtles and stuff. That's gonna bite me in the ass.
Yes, you probably should. Carry on. He waves you to go out the door. You both go, or?
Yes.
Okay. head out the door to catch up with the rest of your party. When you go out,
1 second.
yeah,
I'm almost there.
1 second. I'm doing a thing real quick. Apologies.
Just fiddling with time and space.
Okay, when you go out, you see that somehow Artul has managed to catch something in his fucking mouth. Clutched in his mouth is a bird.
Oh dear.
In fact, you think that might be the owl that summoned you? Well, some of you guys here.
You hear kind of a gross, wet crunch.
No,
Should you be eating that?
because he just like looks over and says, "Spit that out." We are civilized people.
Deeper, wet crunch.
Oh, it is beyond saving.
Arter is the asshole cat that brings you half-dead things.
Should we cook that?
Well,
I
you-
think he's got it covered.
Because he just like shakes his head. A wild-born little minion. He mumbles to himself.
Wild-born little what?
Minion.
Oh.
He's already seen the party as minions.
Arter is a homeless drifter who has no ties to anybody and lives out in the woods most of the time. He's gonna eat that bird.
Yep. He caught Arkul's bird and ate it.
So,
I take this owl and eat it.
little feller, I know you like to chew on bones, but if you try nibbling my sword, I will kill you. Just so we're clear.
The sword doesn't have marrow in it, does it?
No,
Then what would be the point?
I don't know. What's the point of eating the bird? I think he does it for fun.
You can't see his expression because his face is still full of owl, but he glances in your direction briefly. And there's like a shit-eating gleam in his eye.
Lydia, how's that for an icon?
That'll work nicely.
Excellent.
It's a little
carry on.
pixelated though.
What?
It's a little pixelated though.
Yeah, it's the token maker.
It's got to compress it to make it that small. It should look
Yeah.
fine as a token.
Yep. Loading. There you go. Refresh your roll 20 and it should fix up. It should sync to that one for you now.
Okay.
Alrighty. You all head out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
On we go, friends.
Anybody know where the hell we're going? Which
Toward the
way?
forest. Yeah, you gotta go toward the forest, yeah? No, the one that's going.
Check.
Oh, well.
He's like, which way though?
13. Okay, yeah.
Good.
Because he's directionless as always.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay. Archer, I believe you can't get below an 18, right?
Not if it.
That's just not nature. Yeah, that's okay. So, the only one who knows who is going the proper way is Nemia. And, because you start to go the entirely wrong direction almost immediately. Like, as you guys are leaving town, you're just walking the same exact direction of the exit while Nemia starts to turn towards where the forest is.
Khajiit, you're leading them the wrong way.
Oh,
Uh,
then this way he goes in the other way. Like completely just a 180.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, Nemia leads you in the right way. You know which way the forest is, even if you don't really know much about it. You know of it.
she's looked at maps.
Yeah, you look at maps. You know where this forest is supposed. The woodlands are supposed to be.
So, Nemia, here's an innocuous inquiry. What's your blood type?
I never did get blood typed. They don't really do that on the sailing ships. Might do it in the Navy, but I've just been on the fishing ships and stuff, so I can't really tell you. If you're wondering, for donation purposes or something, we'd have to find us a doctor. Not sure if your species is compatible with mine anyway. I don't know how that blood stuff works. Don't know, wouldn't want you rejecting it or nothing, that bad business.
Medicine check?
Alright. Let's see if Nemia knows anything about medicine.
Holy shit.
She does!
Okay.
Blood.
If there was some kind of transfusion needed, most humanoids are compatible with each other. The exception being Volks, because they are insects, so their blood isn't really the same thing as most of the humanoids. Mothrin, which are similarly insectoid people. Yeah, so it would actually be... It would theoretically work if she needed a blood transfusion from you. But to say, so, Khajiit needed a blood transfusion, he'd be kind of out of luck from everyone else. Because his biology is quite a bit different. Also, Steve, you're not even sure if he has blood?
Oh, Steve would know if you asked.
Yeah, she's gonna pull out a journal and scroll down "get blood typed" on her to-do list. It's got like 50 or 60 other things already on there, ranging from things like try my hand at brewing beer to like buy a dress to like like just random shit that she wants to do eventually. It's like,
Ooh, dress buying. That's always an adventure.
I tend to forget what I'm supposed to be doing, especially if I'm hitting the drink. So, having a book to tell me what I wanted to do, last time I wanted to do something was useful. Anyway, I don't know my blood type, so you're just going to have to, wait till I can get that sorted. Why? You feeling lightheaded or something?
No, I just like to be prepared.
Fuck. So you all travel towards the Grove, once known as, I have to check my own notes. Once known as the Strapmere Woodlands. Now you know as the Pumpkin King's Grove. Travel is not super long. I hear Pat, yeah.
Yes, you do. The cat was asleep, but it's woke up and it's talking again.
She's so squeaky.
She is a very high-pitched cat, yes.
Question is, do you guys want to travel through the night? Wait till morning?
Yeah.
Or
Steve doesn't need to sleep, so he wouldn't really care regardless.
Travel through the night is fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Because it just kind of still walks proudly, not even looking a bit tired.
Oh, I love you guys.
Until morning, then he's gonna look dead tired.
Marching through the night, then Nemia is probably going to make the sword that should not be named illuminate itself.
You're going to light up a beacon for yourself while traveling through the dark.
She doesn't have dark vision! I guess the
Fair
rest of you
enough.
probably do, because...
Nope.
Nope.
Because he's walking so blind. He's doing it. He's acting like he has dark vision.
Who has
Ew.
dark vision?
I don't think
I
anyone
do.
except Condensa.
Only Cadenza has dark vision.
Wow.
Do any of you need help?
Arter is basically, he's using his perception of smell to get through. It's like if he smells anything terrible coming, he's gonna say something about it. Otherwise, he's just gonna keep his eyes on the path that has been pointed out to him and go, okay, I guess this is the way I'm going.
Yeah, in that case, make a perception check with advantage. Specifically you, Arter. 17, okay. I'm sending you a message.
Okay. He lifts his head and kind of gives 2 deep sniffs and goes, oh, that might be bad. Does not clarify unless somebody asks, and even then he probably might not.
Because he like stops a mid-step and looks, and then kind of just like goes into more neutral stance, trying to look around.
See, I'm gonna type back to the dungeon master.
Everyone else make perception checks with disadvantage, except for Cadenza, you have a straight roll.
Oh, sweet. Roll.
Oh, no!
Great. And again, it's the thing I'm proficient in that I suck at.
I had a good roll, but then it went down to 5.
Your light stick destroyed your night vision.
See.
I might have to rename the swords, just because I don't know how many Sheldon Cooper references I can survive in one night.
Yeah, the only ones that, besides what you are, what you are seeing, or well, the only one who sees something is Cadenza. You see a relatively large hulking shape moving through. Answering a question.
We've got company.
It is let me find it. I need to check its actual size class.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, keep going.
Arter is just familiar with this thing.
It is. Did I grab the wrong book? Yes, I did. Other one. Apologies. Hold on, God has to look in her notebook.
Books. That's what D&D is about.
Okay, it's you have dark vision, so it's actually not very hard for you to see. You see a large creature crouched low to the ground, but you see its green fur and big ol' horns and spikes on its back. If you want to figure out what it is.
Is that a fucking Hodag?
We're in Wisconsin. Home.
Please.
Cadenza, and Archer, you already knew what it was beforehand because you could smell it and hear it. But Cadenza, you see the Hodag coming towards your group.
That's a Hodag.
You all hear that?
Do we know what a Hodag is?
Nature's.
Arter lifts a hand and goes, shoo! Shoo!
Shoo.
Oh my god!
Hey, natural 20.
Ah, there you go. Khazi, Hodags are large, like literally the size class large.
I'm just imagining it's a classic Hodag.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. It's a fucking Hodag. You know exactly what it is. But specifically, they are solitary hunters, luckily. But not fun to fight.
Arter goes, I'll punch you in the mouth again. Go away.
You say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It could smell what I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for it. Oh, it got an 11 on a perception, so. Oh, does that keen smell? Let me check. Oh, it does, yeah. Keen hearing and smell, okay.
So,
Oh, fuck. It almost got a natural 20 that time. It knows exactly what you are. When you say something, it kind of stops. But, like, it's like doing a thing like, you know, where a big cat does, where it kind of creeps through the thick grass and such.
Heads up, guys. We got a problem. It's starting to shake its butt.
Oh, that's an adorable mental image.
so would Namiya know what a Hodag is with the role that she got?
Oh, great. You know of them. You know they are large, solitary hunting predators, but you don't know much about, like, what they can do.
Do I know whether they count as an animal or not?
You don't, but Khaziit. You know
Monstrosity?
they are... What?
Monstrosity, guessing?
No, they are beasts.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and attempt to speak with them.
Wait, cast? Speak with animals?
Yeah, it's a class feature with I want to say it's the Totem Barbarian.
Yeah, Totem's got a couple of shamanistic features.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and then I'm gonna be like, "Oi, whoever's out there, I don't want no trouble."
A growl comes back.
Oh, she's just gonna growl back. It's gonna growl at her.
So it's harder.
Maybe I do want trouble.
You've entered my territory.
Well, if you feel it
Something to
insecure, you
attract
can go piss on a tree, but we're coming through here.
I can smell is with you. A smaller Hodag.
Wait, really?
What do you want to do? Get in a pissing contest?
I want. Can you speak with animals, Arthur?
No, he's speaking common.
You don't know what it's saying.
No, I don't. But he knows what Hodags do. He's like, "Do you want to get in a pissing contest? We can. Let's go."
What does the little Hodag say?
It's challenging you to a pissing contest. I don't know if it means that literally or metaphorically.
Hodag's head snapped to Arthur. And starts getting closer.
He rolls his sleeve back and starts getting ready to wallop it.
The rest of you doing anything?
Considering there's all these weird sounds going in the dark, Steve just goes, "Alright, this is kinda silly." And he claps his hands together, and then the light fills gas.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Somebody's buzzing.
Yeah, You cast light, huh?
No, can't see anything. There's an unknown creature in the darkness growling.
How close? Okay, Cadenza, Steve, how close are you two to each other?
Fairly close.
You were not taking damage in it, but if you were within that light, you were going to have disadvantage on any attack rolls.
It's not sunlight. It's not sunlight, it's just light.
Yeah, that's right. It's just disadvantage and not attack. I mean, not damage.
Steve will attach the light to his head because he has no sense.
So the light from my sword does not give disadvantage, but the magical light does. I'm just asking, just.
If she's standing next to it, yes.
Okay.
Aw. So if you guys aren't doing anything else,
I actually need to go AFK real quick before we jump into this. Whatever. Whatever is about to happen. I'll be right back.
You guys to fight the Hodag.
Arthur doesn't have impulse control. That's what his friends are here for.
Yeah, but then the friend translated exactly for a pissing contest. Okay then. Roll initiative. I don't have a map for this.
Well, you can all stay out of it. Arter will just punch it in the face.
I mean, yeah, we can do that, I suppose.
Just have a literal territory battle going on.
Hodag versus okay then. This is happening, I guess. Rolling for the Hodag. No. Natural 20.
God damn it.
It got a
I also-
natural 20, Callie.
I also realized I forgot I could do with the staff I have. I could get a giant insect. I was going to do a fire beetle.
Rest of you can roll initiative too, so even though it's going to be cockpat between Archer and the Hodag, if you guys want to like help or anything, you can roll initiative as well.
Sure.
If you want to buff me, you can. You were
Yeah.
supposed to stop him from doing this, but we can do this.
We don't know any better.
Around. I thought you would try and not fight the fucking Hodag.
Arter is not like the rest of my characters.
Because he's just like is still looking around to see where it is.
Oh god. I realize this is
Yeah.
this is a party of no impulse control.
This is going to be fun. So fun. So much chaos, slowly.
Okay, Steve.
Steve thinks you're all adults.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, you poor bastard.
So yeah, with its modifiers, the Hodag got a 21 because it has a natural 20.
Oh, great.
It got a natural 20 on its initiative count. Yeah. I don't think Harini's beating a natural 20, so let me.
Unless she also gets a natural 20.
Yeah, she has more
I'm
deck.
back.
Roll
Welcome
initiative. The Hodag is specifically gunning for natural 1. Okay.
God. See, everything that my character is good at, I get shit. It's just
It's fine. We're not really fighting. We're just cheering on Scatha's character as he solos the Hodag.
Scatha and the Hodag. Let me change the music. You guys can be there and help, but the fight is specifically those two.
Please be Pokemon music. It's like the Pokemon battle theme.
is there supposed to be a map for this?
There's not
No.
a map!
We weren't supposed to
You
do
were
this.
expecting us to stop him.
It's easy to accidentally leave the players on the wrong tab, so I was just checking.
No, yeah, there's no map for this.
No, I was 100% counting on you guys to be Arter's impulse control because he has none. But apparently none of the other
true.
players have it either.
It's a child, a fucking crazy wizard who thinks he's the main villain, a fish lady who just thinks everything's really cool, and a crocodile person who could not be asked.
Just checking music real quick.
Arter and the other Hodag are having a territory dispute right now.
Yeah, that's perfect. There it is. The Hodag goes first. I'm going to say you're about 60 feet away. Its movement speed is 40. So, okay, let's see. It moves its full. Okay, no, it's going to dash at you. It can't hit you with the dash because that's its action to dash. But it charges right the fuck up. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, no, it can't. It dashes right the fuck up to you.
Okay.
It's in your fucking face now. Cadenza? You can tell it's going straight for Archer.
And Arter's got his sleeves rolled up like he's gonna punch it in the nose.
If you can get if you can get a grapple on its horn, you can knock the suit actor right out of the inside. She mutters, and that is going to count as cutting words.
What does that do?
Let me find the thing again. I am rolling one bardic inspiration die, and whatever I roll will subtract the Hodag's attack roll.
Okay, so you will take away a 2 from its next attack roll. Okay.
Yeah.
That's your action or your bonus action?
Bonus action.
Are you doing anything for your action then? This is way shorter than I thought it was.
Yeah. Everyone close your eyes. And a second later, her antenna flip forward and just flash a bright Halloween orange.
Ooh.
Make a DC 14 dexterity save.
Okay. This is fine Hodag music. Dexterity saving throw. It got a natural 1.
It is now blinded.
It runs up to you, then gets fucking flashed in the face. And just is now roaring in pain. Nemia, you can hear it swearing an animal. Arthur, it's your turn.
Arthur moves his movement speed up to the Hodag.
It's right in your face. You don't even need to move.
So I don't have to close the gap. Okay, then. Yep. Then he just goes ahead and does this. And now he looks like that second icon that I posted just a while ago. He looks like a tiny Hodag person with spikes along his back and everything, and horns.
Nice.
And
he's still small.
Yeah. His size doesn't change. He just looks like a Hodag now.
Whoa,
And
I'm seeing double. 4 Hodags.
Interesting. So he wasn't a badger.
And he leaps on its face. And he can do 2 attacks and then a bonus attack.
That hits. 7.
Oh.
Shit.
And then,
yeah, I think that hits.
And then I'm gonna debate between my bonus actions here, real quick.
Where'd my pen go? Pen, where'd you go? I need to write down numbers. Come back. That's 13. That's 20 damage.
Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and do another bonus attack. That's probably not gonna hit.
No,
unless it has advantage from blindness, but I'm not sure how blind works.
Oh, I don't know. Let me check.
Blindness only works on its attacks.
Yeah, I think it has advantage.
Yeah.
Blinded. A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability checks. Fight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So yeah, that hit.
Okay.
11.
And now he has a tiny angry Hodag on his Hodag face. And I'm flavoring that not as just claws, but he's got his claws in there and his teeth. And you can tell when he pulls his lips back that his gums have actually turned the same black as the Hodag's.
Alright.
Steve is bouncing up and down like a child seeing a kaiju fight.
Is he gonna do anything or just watch?
Yeah. No, he's fucking cheering, and when I say bouncing up and down, he's creating like localized tremors.
Aww.
And he's gonna cast Bless, just shouting, "You can do it! He ain't nothing."
You
can do it!
Sorry.
He's- he's-
I accidentally clicked on something on my sheet I wasn't trying to.
It's fine. Yeah.
he's
Roll
just
20.
gonna shout, yeah, he
Yeah.
ain't nothing. You got this. and cast Bless, which is just a D4, add that to the number rolled on attack or saving throws. So, yeah, enjoy Bless, which is amazing.
Nice.
Khazeet, it is your. Oh, are you doing anything else? I'm sorry.
No, that's it.
Apologies. Khazeet, it is your turn.
Arthur just feels like a pat on the head by Mei-chan. Like, good boy.
It's like, I like this minion. I can direct him at anything, and he'll just bite it to death.
Yup. That's exactly what he's thinking.
Nemia, your turn. Is that all you're doing, Khazeet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. This is a fight between those two. Nemia?
Don't know. There's much I can do.
I mean, you don't have to do anything. This is a fight between them specifically.
Yeah, I
You
could
could
try
take
like animal handling and try to like calm it down, but I think it's past that point.
Yeah, past that point. I'm sorry.
Take the aid action and give him advantage.
You can do that, yes.
Except for it's blinded. Or, no,
It
it's
is,
only
yeah,
blinded.
it is advantage.
But, like, it's only blinded for one turn, I think.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna watch then. There's nothing else I can do.
I believe it is
It's a territory conflict. We're good.
It is blinded into Cadenza's next turn, I believe. Yes, Cadenza?
If not, I think it just has to reroll the save, which is standard for most things.
Yeah. This is a racial thing, though, so...
Attack rolls have this creature against this creature do have advantage.
Yep, yeah, I gave that already. But I'm saying, how long does it last?
I don't think it says.
Oh.
It must be a roll then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be on... Next time it just rolls for it.
Yeah. Then,
That will take its action though.
yeah, back up to the Hodag. You know what it says? Fuck that to trying to roll out of blindness. And is going to use territorial display. It's technically within all of you, but it is aiming at you specifically, so the rest of you don't get to do this. The Hodag roars and stomps on the ground and makes a territorial challenge. Each creature within 10 feet of the Hodag must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So make me a dexterity saving throw, Arthur. That is a failure.
Okay. What happens?
You take... Stop right clicking. It's 9 thunder damage.
Actually, how about I roll that bless?
Oh yes, you may.
How much was the bless that you gave me?
It's
It's gonna be
1d4.
1d4.
Yeah, you've got to pass it even with a 1, so... Okay, yeah. Then you take half that. You take, 4 thunder damage. As it roars at you.
Okay. I'll just
That's it.
gain
That's
that back as soon as it's my turn.
This
That's it, all you
music
do.
is kinda snazzy.
Cadenza.
Holding action.
Okay, what are you holding it? What's going to proc it?
Till it takes another swing.
Okay. Archer.
Okay. So, that 4 damage is now no damage because I gain 5 hit points back every time my turn comes up, as long as I'm in this hybrid shift.
Nice.
And another round of that. I still have
That's
advantage.
fine. Yeah.
Wasn't someone eating too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, hit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, Archer. Do you want to kill it?
I just want it to realize that no,
So you don't want to kill it. You just
my
wanna...
territory now, asshole.
Okay, then how do you want to do that to him?
He's gonna
Break a horn.
break the horn off and then smack it in the nose with it.
Yes!
Oh God!
God of War troll
Yeah.
kill pretty
Well,
much.
You could have killed it if you wanted to. It went down to 0 HP.
Damn.
It yelps when you smack it with its own horn. And then tries to run away if anyone else try and stop it, or...
Kind of want to pull Palpatine and just message someone, do it. But I'm not doing that.
I'm
Arthur-
gonna attempt to intimidate it as it runs away.
Okay.
As
And
it
I
runs
have
away.
advantage on intimidation rolls because of my
17.
root, so.
It's terrified.
She's gonna tell it to fuck off and never come back.
Arthur makes a strange yodeling noise.
It's blind, so you kind of see it crash into something as it's running.
we just ruined that motherfucker's day.
You did.
Seriously, just imagine this, like, they wander upon a party, and then, like, the 3-foot tall person, the shortest one, jumps onto it and butchers it pretty much, and then it spares.
I like this curse class a lot.
Just imagine this tiny thing leaps on its face, screeches like a cat. It's, oh god, get it off me.
It regretted its life choices.
Now I have a Hodag horn in my hand.
Yes, you do. You have a full-sized Hodag horn, which is from a large creature.
Hey, Arter.
Bless me.
Arter.
Hmm?
That was cool.
Another mage hand pat on the head.
He looks around like, what the hell was that? But he's like, but I like it though. It's like that's just what happens when you live by yourself in the woods. Just kind of.
That is so cool. You went like a hit and that and yay. He can't talk right. He's just giddy.
Because he's now, like, gonna look around, let's see if there's any, like, fireflies. He has kind of a plan now.
Fireflies?
Yeah.
Nature check.
If you wouldn't mind, Arter's going to take a little break because that takes a lot out of him. Hybrid shifting like that.
Oh, yeah. If you guys want to take your rest here, a short or long rest is up to you guys.
I just need a
19
short.
Okay.
Yeah.
You definitely catch some fire. You see fireflies. They're not too many, but you do see some buzzing around.
He tries to catch some.
How do you want to do that?
I'm quickly checking to see what I have, so I can put it in. I think I have probably some bottles, so... He's gonna put some in bottles. Glass bottles.
You use mage hand to
It's like
cram
shoot
it
him
into a
in.
bottle?
Well, like being like very gentle, like which seems very weird for him, would just be
Aw.
very gentle towards it.
Oh, I love that.
He honors his insect brothers.
And yeah, you have a jar of fireflies.
He just like goes back and like puts it in his side pouch. Are we resting?
Yeah.
Short rest, but like none of us really burned much.
You just watch Arter beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, you watched Arter fucking take the Hodag by the face and maul the shit out of it and snap off its horn.
Stepped in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. But this is my neighborhood. Not anymore.
Don't get in a pissing contest with Arter.
Alright, so you guys taking a short rest?
Yeah.
Alrighty. It will not be daylight yet, but it will be close. So you will have a little bit more time to travel after that, but if you want to be out of the daylight, you will need to hunker down.
So,
After the short rest, it will not be day yet, but it will be getting close.
So, Namiya is gonna ask Arter what he plans to do with the horn.
He's like, I don't actually know. You want it?
Yeah, it'd be good for carving.
Sure. He hands it over. He's like, I can't do nothing with it.
Yeah, she's
Congratulations, you have a Hodag horn.
He was literally thinking about if he could eat it or not. That's all he cares about. Is like, can I eat this? No, probably not.
So what do the rest of you want to do while you take your short rest? Anything
just
of
doesn't-
note? Or
Because he's just gonna scribble in like his spell book, like on a blank page, just scribbling stuff like what could be notes, but no one really knows, even himself.
Yeah.
Since the,
Namiya is just gonna start carving on the Hodag horn with her
Okay.
tools.
What are you trying to make?
I'm gonna carve it into a drinking horn.
Oh, excellent. Roll me wood carving tools.
Which attribute?
Dexterity.
Alright.
This is about the hand. Oh. So you don't break
I
anything.
actually have advantage at using tools with.
Okay,
my
then
fire
fuck. You
rune.
make a fucking excellent pair of carving tools. I mean, drinking horn. Looks fucking badass.
Yeah. So I picked the fire rune and the frost rune. I have advantage when I use my tools, and I have advantage on animal handling and intimidation.
Nice picks.
So yeah, I make a drinking horn out of the Hodag. I think I'm gonna carving a depiction of Archer fighting the Hodag on the Hodag horn.
Yeah, you can kind of see why why he got hired to do this. This is the longest that Arter stayed in one place because this guy keeps giving him jobs.
He's good at beating the shit out of things.
punch face, good.
Alright, does anyone else wish to do anything during the rest?
Steve doesn't really need a rest, so he'll basically be kind of patrolling the borders of the camp. And he'll be doing like a very stiff-legged walk, more or less plain soldier.
Aww. Give me a perception check then. Unfortunately, with disadvantage, because it's still dark.
He'll keep light on.
Alright, he has a light. Okay. Yeah, make a perception straight roll.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Kitty, why do you touch me? Come here.
Aww. You don't see anything.
It's fine.
You are collecting your insects, Khaziit? Your fireflies?
Yeah.
Okay. Cadenza, are you doing anything during your rest?
Just resting.
Alrighty. You all take your short rest. It is not quite daylight yet when you are done, and while Artur is ready. But you are ready. You may proceed.
He stands up after sitting there for a while. Goes, yep. I think I could do that again now.
Excellent. Nature survival checks again, everybody. To continue your journey.
So,
Okay, fucking show off.
because Jude, by the way, he goes and grabs, like, gently grabs out a firefly from the jar, and then presents his staff right by it, and casts Giant Insect.
And the firefly turns giant.
By the way, which stat would that use?
That's a good question.
I'm kind of looking at them. I'm like, giant.
Yeah.
Well, that's for giant fiery beetle.
I'd say giant fire beetle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Congrats! You have a giant fire beetle now. How long does it last? One.
It lasts up to 10 minutes. It's
Okay.
just momentarily light.
Yeah, you know, it's not just momentary light. It is a huge light. Like, again, cadenza.
Because he just, like, goes
You might
on
want
it.
to wear your hat around this thing.
She puts on her hat.
Because he just, like, goes and, like, sits on it, but, like, with his wings fluttering to keep him from, like, crushing it.
Aw. Don't worry, it's not big enough that you will not crush it. You can just chill on his back as it goes along.
Arthur's like, hey, that's handy.
Hey, with the travels, let's see. Arthur, obviously. And cadenza. It's not hard, especially with the nat 20. You managed to continue on relatively good pace. With things seeming to give you guys a wide berth now with that giant fucking insect and a Hodag fight just going down. Well, a couple hours ago now, but as you guys are traveling, you see the grove. It is an interesting sight. It's obviously a forest of some kind. Well, it was. But the plants, the trees, and the vines are alive. They are moving and slowly, but you can see them doing it, but it is slowly growing outward.
Y'all are seeing this, right?
Intriguing.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Plants aren't supposed to do that.
I mean, just slower.
Can you just go off and just go off his beetle and just poke and try to do an Arcana check to see what magic is using?
You may. Arcana check. Excuse me. Not sure what type of magic it is. 11. It's potent, whatever it is. It's not. You're not sure what type of magic it is, but it's permeating all of this.
Could Arthur go up and help him with that roll so he has advantage?
Yes, you can. I will allow that.
Do you want me to reroll?
It's a wizard.
No, you can just use your 18 for the advantage.
Your 18.
If it works.
Yeah, I will allow it. With your 18, because this is full of fucking fey magic bullshit. This is full of fey magic.
Arthur goes up and goes, it smells like kale.
And when you say that,
Does he say that it's fey magic, or only he knows?
He
right now.
says, okay, so he just rises and such evil deeds done by the Fey folk. I must learn their secrets.
Steve wanders up and goes, "You say it smells like kale?"
Kale.
Because he, after laughing maniacally, just snaps back and says, "Ew, kale. Vegetables, ew."
It comes from the.
Does it taste like kale? At that, he leans forward and licks it.
No impulse control on anybody.
No, none, zero, nothing, not at all.
Does it taste like kale?
Because he just doesn't stop him, just looks a bit more intrigued, ooh.
It does not taste like kale.
I'm not eating it. Anyway.
It
It tastes like tree bark.
It tastes like tree bark.
And yes, he does know what that tastes like.
Oh. Well, at least I've got my pickled fish.
Again, there's that banana cat face from Arthur.
God, are you guys going to try and enter?
Yep.
So, it may explain. This far out, it's obviously the edge of it, so it is not thick enough that you can't walk through it, but it's still relatively thick. But you can go and enter it.
How thick are the... Sorry. I was going to ask how thick were the trees. How thick around, I mean.
Tight for you, Steve. It's going to be a little tight for you. but you know that supposedly this direction is where the graveyard is.
Like-
So it should open up a bit inside once you get in.
If it gets too tight, he'll actually whip out his maul and begin just smashing the trees down.
Good grief.
You may do that.
Impulse
Alright.
control. Yeah, none.
And Cadenza, you can tell that if you go in there, it's so. Oh, you ready for Dino? The sun's not going to be an issue at all. It's not going to break through those trees.
I am going to roll and see if I can determine what kind of trees these are.
Guys, can we pause real quick? I gotta go get Lily.
Yes, you may.
Alrighty.
Alright,
Yes, you may.
snack and bathroom break it is.
Yes, it is.
Snack room break.
Snack break. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna call my sword Bazinga again. I'm not. Once was too much.
Once was really funny.
Yeah.
The joke degrades the more it is used. Understandable.
It was worth it for the reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to come up with an actual name for the sword.
Lazaga?
Might just go with something basic, like, thinking calling the Flame Sword Firebrand and the other one Hoarfrost.
Okay.
Sort of generic fantasy names, but
They work.
not everything has to be a reference.
Yeah.
No, it's fair. Nice.
I couldn't come up with a good reference for the icy one anyway.
I will go get snacks to Airbnb.
Just like that all of you just let me do that.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, that's the CR3 creature you just beat the shit out of.
Well, I mean, we're all level 8, so that makes sense. Don't get a pissing match with me, little bastard. I'm sure he would have told us some interesting things, but, you know,
It's not who you are as a character here.
Arter's kind of survival mode, and that's it. Something was going to challenge him to something, and he was going to take up the challenge. Didn't kill it, though. Just told it to piss off. He's also rubbing against all the trees on their walk to this forest now, because it's now his.
Oh. Can't believe you fucking tried to suggest your fucking employer.
Oh, goddamn. That happened. That has happened more than I have ever seen it happen in your games alone.
I know!
And your bad guys keep rolling ones, which makes it even funnier.
Yeah, I'd use a fucking legendary resistance. And, oh god. I am glad you guys are having fun though.
I am having fun. This is interesting. Playing a different character than I usually play.
Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for what's coming soon. Gonna say,
Anybody, get out of there.
welcome to my first dungeon.
Get out, kitty. Out. What are you doing? Asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom too and get some food.
Am I being a jerk? Kitty. Did you fart when I picked you up? You did. You stink. You're smelly.
Yep, kitty.
Yeah. I picked her up and she farted.
Lovely.
Because she's an asshole.
Most cats are.
This is already a different party than we usually run.
I'm glad to be a part of it.
Arter is not bothered by you saying outright that you want to be an evil wizard because he's just like, okay, that counts. You gonna pay me to do jobs for you? That's fine. He does
The
not
entire
care.
time, like, by the way, like his tone is like, it sounds super childish, but like with the tone and like the enthusiasm, you can tell he's 100% serious.
Is he aligned evil? Just out of curiosity.
It's lawful evil.
Oh, nice.
Like his whole gimmick is he actively goes out to find evil mages to kill them, so he can prove that he's really a true evil bad wizard. But then he just leaves the area, so it's like, oh, you've taken care of our problem for us. But don't worry, you're super evil. Yeah, you're so evil.
Oh my god. I like that. You're an accidental good guy. That's pretty great.
I know. That's the reason why I actually debate about giving him the folk hero background, but I gave him noble.
That's pretty good. He's good so far. I like him. Okay, kitty, get up. I'm gonna use the bathroom now.
This has been a great group of complete and utter catastrophe. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think we'd get into a fight literally as we walked out the door, but I wasn't surprised. Not even slightly.
So wonderful. Beautiful amounts of chaos.
And back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Eh,
Are you having fun?
yeah, anxiety is still happening. I also broke my
Sorry.
fidget spinner, so I can't really like have a good way of getting it out.
Okay, you're doing very good.
It helps that I'm doing like the character who's literally Skeletor, and that last just like calms the nerves instantly.
It's very fun.
I'm back.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. I'm here to do evil! Blows up child's lollipop. Oh my god, those lollipops were filled with arsenic. You've saved that child.
Literally, I think like the main inspiration was Pro ZD's villain who accidentally does good, like that little skit. That's just the whole inspiration behind that and making him complete Skeletor, where he
I
actively
remember.
goes after mages, like evil mages, to prove he's the most baddest in that. And then he goes back to the village and it's like, "See, I did it!" And they're just like, "Oh, good. There's this other mage over there. He's super bad. Can you go get him?"
I'll show him who's the worst.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite character ideas of just doing that.
I love him so far.
Yeah, you guys have been a blast so far.
I can't wait for the inevitable betrayal that ends with him accidentally helping and saving the day. But no, I betrayed you all! You saved the world!
No, the world's under my... There's this other evil wizard. Can you go get him? You got it!
Wait, what did he say about my mother?
God.
It's the epitome of all intelligence, no wisdom.
Literally, that's him. Because he has 11 for wisdom. It's the reason why, like, throughout it, he called, like, all of you guys, like, names and, like, being super intrigued by stuff. He's smart. He wants to know that. But at the same time, he doesn't know when to stop.
Yeah. Like, Steve actually has a decently high wisdom. It's just, he child.
He's got help.
So he has a lot of common sense, but he thinks other people are smarter and wiser than he is, so he defaults to others a lot.
Aw.
He's also naive as hell. Like, he's wise enough to know that fist fighting a Hodag is a bad idea, but they're having a monster fight that's really damn cool.
That was pretty cool.
That was fun.
I didn't
Wonder how
expect
well
you guys
that
to
went
beat
out.
the shit out of the Hodag.
You probably should have.
I'm a little curious what you expected us to happen.
Talk to it.
We did. It said fuck off, and we said fuck off harder.
No, it didn't. You were saying you were in its territory. And
It was
then,
telling us to fuck
Alright.
off, yeah.
Now you know how I feel. Now you know how I feel about the Lich.
To be fair, that wasn't a CR20 monster we accidentally won round.
It managed to hurt me a little bit, and then I healed it immediately.
Just assume that if the players encounter something that's even remotely unfriendly, they're gonna beat the shit out of it.
We diplomatized our way out of many unfriendly characters.
Yeah, but you gotta
Yeah, but
assume first.
occasionally you beat the shit out of them.
And to be fair, it technically started it because all Arter was saying was like, we can get a pitching match if you want, otherwise, go away. And it decided to charge at him. So he's like, okay, guess I'm punching you in the mouth like the other one.
you threatened it.
Like the other.
That's how he got lycanthropy. The Hodag came across him in the woods and he punched it in the mouth because it tried to eat him, and he broke one of its teeth and he scraped his hand and oops, accidental lycanthrope.
Oopsie whoopsie, lycanthropy.
It's like, oh god damn it. He didn't get bitten, he bit it.
That reminds me of a series I saw where there's a zombie series where the manner of how you got turned determines certain things. So there were these two homeless children that realized that zombies were immortal, felt no pain, gave no shits, and so they basically ambushed a zombie and bit the crap out of it. And they gained zombieism, but they retained their sentience and intelligence.
I really want to mess around and see if I can do a werewolf creature, but a flip. He was a wolf, then bit by a man who had lycanthropy.
Well, in this setting,
In this setting, there's no
I
man.
want to pull a spider ham.
no, in this setting, there's only one human, and he absolutely would bite you.
It's Kinky, you know who he is.
Yeah,
You helped
and
make
it's
it,
lovely.
Dino.
Huh? Yeah, I
You
helped make him.
him.
Oh, really?
It's so good.
I have not started him up yet because he's a level 20 bard, and that's terrifying.
Yep.
I actually made a character similar to that. It was called Cold Silver. He's a wolf who descends from werewolves. So he's technically just a wolf who accidentally found the ability to shapeshift it into a human and humanoid form because it's in his ancestry.
Wasn't a bunch of sort of lycanthrope-ish things that were actually animals that have been turned into people the plot of Lydia's Slice of Adventure thing?
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or that was because it was a magic experiment.
Magic, be bitches.
This is interesting so far.
Good, good.
Even though that interesting, you weren't expecting.
Yep. I mean, you guys always throw shit I don't expect at me, so.
It's called D&D. If your
Yeah.
players aren't throwing you curveballs, it's not actual D&D.
And I refuse to apologize for beating the shit out of a Hodag.
I know there's some DMs who want this magical story that they wrote to go off without a hitch, but dude, it's not D&D.
That's called writing a novel.
Yeah, you're writing a story.
Yeah.
How D&D goes is you write this beautiful background and adventure, and then one player says, "I wonder if I can throw a goat over the wall," and now you have to figure out how that works. And then in mid-flight, somebody goes, "I'm going to cast polymorph and turn that goat into a whale," and now you have to deal with a whale falling on a city.
There's a note to jot down.
Polymorph bombs are hilarious and dumb, and you can only get away with it once because the DM will never let you get away with it again. What's that? You can shapeshift into a giant dinosaur and just drop on people? Well, you can't do that anymore.
Well, no, yeah, great. My boss, Sorcerer, just got one hit killed. The boss Paladin, however,
Yeah, he survived.
yeah, survived quite a bit.
Like, we've pulled the inspired by the unexpectables. We've pulled the dino drop at least 3 different times in 3 different campaigns.
One of them was an illegal move, though. But the DM and the player did not know better, so.
This is funny. I'll allow it.
Yeah, the DM was VV, so he's like, "This is fucking rad, let's go." Nobody's tried to do anything really stupid in a simple quest. Yet.
Yeah.
Except for one time to lift the god bone.
Well, he did do that.
Yeah.
Lift a dead god, as you do.
Did you intentionally choose a silly name for that,
Yeah,
Eldritch thing?
the Eldritch thing was supposed to sound stupid. At least I hope it's supposed to sound stupid, because I kind of took it from a video game, and I've always thought it sounded stupid on purpose. I hope they weren't trying to be serious. Because Avuzel is really stupid.
Where's that from?
Quest for Glory series. It's a really old point-and-click game.
Probably was made to be silly if it was Quest for Glory.
Yeah, Quest for Glory does silly things on purpose. Shit. Sorry, I keep yawning. I'm just really tired.
Fine.
It's fine.
It's December and you work at the post office.
I sometimes wish for death, It's just how it is. How it be.
You're not allowed.
No.
You're not allowed.
I wanna though.
Then you couldn't wrestle a Hodag.
That's true. They wouldn't have been able to punch that Hodag in the face. It had a tiny little stoatling on its face, ripping at its eyes and biting it. I don't think it knew what the fuck happened to it.
Probably not.
It's just like, oh, that Hodag's smaller than me.
Had it needed to use up all its movement to get to you, it had 3 attacks.
I know. They couldn't use any of them.
I truly wonder how far away we were. Because I'm like, first thought, oh, we're had to be like 30 feet. It would be a good distance. And then you did that roar and you said anyone in 10 feet. Was like, are we that close?
You should have been, but it was specifically challenging Artur. Like, if it was actual combat, you all would have had to make that save.
Yeah, I am baffled that Nemia has had 2 really good rolls in skills where she's just got a 2. And she's had a bunch of shit rolls in skills where she's proficient. Like +5, +6.
Welcome to Dice.
I don't know what it is, but Roll20 just seems to do that. Like, a lot.
Like, the character I mentioned was who always rolled shit on the things he's proficient with was Talk, my total artificer.
Yeah, poor
He
Talk.
had exactly 1 good skill, and that was Arcana. The rest were garbage. And every other skill, he rolled, like, I have a 1 in this, rolls, oh, but 19 says, fuck, it says I roll good. Hey, look, this magical thing, roll Arcana on it. Oh, there's an at 1.
There was one instance where he was given a second chance and he rolled another nat 1.
I think I went silent for like a solid minute of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what happened, probably because I blacked out with rage.
Remember, one of my friends did Curse of Strahd. Every single time one of my friends did Eldritch, like Eldritch Blast, I think that's the spell, because it was a warlock, it would always crit. The DM was so mad the entire time. Literally, in one session, they had to do against a boss fight. Yeah, they 2-turned the boss fight because of the crit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And sometimes it'd be like that.
Sometimes it'd be.
It's now like a meme of like, wow, we can't play Warlock anymore. It's a broken class.
It's really not. But,
I know.
Only when that specific guy plays it with that specific dice.
yes, Ice Gatha.
This game was kind of inspired by me wanting to play Curse of Strahd, but not wanting to pay $70 for Curse of Strahd.
That's fair.
Like, I had this part of the world set up already, but I wanted to play with some darker fantasy stuff, so like, I'm gonna try Curse of Strahd, $70. I'm gonna not play Curse of Strahd.
I wonder why it's so much.
It's a revamped edition.
Ah, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, wasn't surprised.
They redid it because the original version for 5e had a lot of negative Romani stereotypes in it.
Mm-hmm.
They got some Romani writers to actually help them.
I'm surprised 5e hasn't done like a player handbook 2.
That's basically what Tasha's is at this point.
I know. But like every other past edition, pretty much like 3.5, I'm right now looking at my 4 monster manuals. And like Pathfinder's like well known for that.
Was wild with books.
I know, but like 5e just is a lot of reprints.
Is it though?
From Unearthed Arcana, and then now it's in game. Pretty much reprints. Like Tasha's guide. One of my friends always joked about it, like it's Tasha's guide of Tasha's like book of reprints.
Well, no. To be fair, a lot of what it brought up that was on Earth Arcana is more refined in Tasha's.
Yeah.
That's why they put it out as an Earth Arcana first, is to game test it.
Mm-hmm.
And Tasha's has the more finalized version. Some like didn't change at all, but most of them have gotten tweaked and improved upon or balanced.
Something I saw. This is just weird. I saw a poll that was done on the Wizards of the Coast forum, and apparently most competitive D&D players think there should be less content. Like they want Wizards to actively remove content from the game. They think there's too many classes. They think you should just like have like maybe 1 or 2 caster classes, rogue,
Oh my God,
fighter,
no.
barbarian, and that's it.
5e has so little classes compared to like 3.5.
Those
It
are-
makes
yeah.
me mad.
Yeah, but there are people who actively want that.
Competitive players don't want fun.
Competitive players play D&D the wrong way, which says a lot.
There is no wrong way, but you can have wrong opinions.
I don't know, playing D&D competitively sounds very wrong.
I think it's kind of dumb. I may want to try it once just to see it, but like, it's not something I'd want to do for more than once.
Yeah, you get a lot of people who are like super number crunchy, and it's like if this class if it does the same thing as another class, just flavored differently, then it shouldn't exist. Like that's the mentality. Like there should be strong mechanical differences between every class. If there's
No.
not, then those classes shouldn't exist.
I still want a dedicated necromancer or pyromancer class.
We don't have classes for those. We do have some classes.
There's necromancy, a school of necromancy.
Yeah.
Like looking through, I'm just like, I really just want sometime to do a basic like swarm mage, but I don't want to be a druid.
But yeah, I get.
I'm of the opinion that they should add more classes. There's a
Mhm.
few things that I feel are missing that would benefit 5e, like a Spellblade class, like a dedicated Spellblade, not Eldritch Knight or Blade Singer or whatever
Mm-hmm.
third caster bullshit. An actual Spellblade. But the argument people make is, well, it would be Paladin but with arcane flavor. But yes, that's significantly different from Paladin. Just do it.
It doesn't need to be significantly different. I just want new stuff. We have like only two or three classes that have been introduced after the launch. Everything else has been a subclass. I'm just like, that doesn't sit well with me for some reason.
Lydia back?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand people who want to take away content from a game where they're not the only ones playing it in the first place.
The mentality is that if I don't find something worth my time, if it's not something I want to use, then other people shouldn't want to use it either. That's literally the mentality. Don't provide options for other people.
You can do what the card games do and just say, hey, certain content is valid and the rest is not. Like in
A
our
lot of people
tournament.
don't seem to understand that if you're a DM, you can limit what's at your table. Right? You shouldn't get mad at Wizards. Delete this spell that the players used to ruin my campaign! No, it should be you, as DM, decide not to allow that spell anymore. That's your call.
Yeah.
Don't
Hey,
bitch
you guys
at
aren't allowed
Wizards
to-
about it.
You guys aren't allowed to cash into use suggestion anymore. Sorry. Although I did sort of, in the when Ack was using it, I did do that a little wrong with his mix of that and Charm Person, but it's too late now. Suggestion: they don't know you cast a spell on them, and I think Charm Person is a concentration spell.
Because suggestions is kind of, it works with your subconscious.
Yeah.
You can only make one command. You can't just keep saying, do this, do that. You make one command. But if you make that one command, do everything I say, it's open-ended now.
Suggestion is a Jedi mind trick.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, these are not the
Suggestion
droids you're
is,
looking for.
These aren't the druids. The druids you're looking
The
for.
these are not the druids you are looking for.
Oh, correct. You've managed to make it correct for the setting.
I prefer you want to go home and rethink your life because that's funny as shit.
Yeah. You want to buy some death sticks? You don't want to sell me death sticks. I don't want to sell you death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life.
Like, oh, what was it?
These aren't the druids you're looking for.
Like, one example someone gave me that I was reading various D&D forums is one guy goes, so I had a paladin that was pissing me off, so he failed my suggestion. I told him to give his armor and sword to the first shifty thief he found, and then walk to his hometown. Okay, suggestion only lasts about 8 hours. So he'd probably fizzle out before he ever got to his hometown. But he's 8 hours away, lost his primary weapon and his armor to some thieves who probably just hawked it 2 minutes ago.
Wow.
And then you got the fuck out of town.
Jesus. Fuck
And
it.
then that paladin comes and hunts you down and, like, smites you with a fucking table leg.
I don't see the risk you take.
He took Tavern Brawler just to fucking come and kill you with a table leg.
Imagine my fucking table leg swinging at you and it like fucking bursts into fire as he hits you with it.
You just see him silhouetted in the tavern doorway as you're just there for a drink. He breaks a table and lifts it over his head.
I cast Smite with table.
Like WWE level, just like smash you with a chair.
I still say my favorite one was basically improvised weapon. It was a D&D comic where a fucking paladin lost his sword, so he tied a rope around a brick and just swung it at the bad guy and used smite through it. It doesn't matter how much damage the brick does if you smite.
This is the rolling pin of God, bitch.
Oh god, no, I should do that.
I am
The rolling pin of
I'm just thinking. No, I'm just thinking like a mother character just taking off her shoe and just like you know what's gonna happen.
Smite you with a shoe.
Or, okay.
It's like, oh
What if
god, mom was a paladin. She retired.
What if you smite someone with another someone?
Technically.
What does the holy energy do to them? Who knows? Guess-
I would
guess-
say like it'd do equal damage to them too, but
See, what have I've done a couple times because I've had to figure this out because people have done it. Is if someone uses another living thing as a fucking weapon, they do 2d6.
Good grief.
I've had to decide on that because you guys have done that more than once.
Oh yeah. If you lift someone up, they're technically a two-handed weapon.
And they both get smited. That's fucking hilarious.
Smite. I still say my favorite stupid paladin build is, and I know it's technically not how the rules work, but fuck it, is a paladin who doesn't use a weapon and he smites by fist punching you. That's my favorite use of it. Though
I
technically
kind of
smite.
think a brass knuckle paladin would be fun.
Actually,
that'd
that
be
would, that would
cool.
work. Because smite, as written, says you must when hit by a weapon. Like, so that is the crux. Because your fists aren't really considered weapons.
but a brass
like-
knuckle would work. Knuckle dust would
brass
work.
knuckle would work. But like that's also dumb. So most people would probably let you fly if you build your paladin around punching people in the jaw.
I think only the most uptight DM would say no to that because that's funny.
Yeah.
One of my favorite examples of this is this tiny gnome paladin I built. He just wanders into places and just piss him off. He uppercuts your jaw with a smite. Just boom! What the fuck was that?
I'm just remembering, accidentally, I was joining like one session with like my friends, and I wanted to do a gnome character. I didn't know that, and this was the first session, so we all revealed our characters. Half the party's gnomes.
Perfect.
So by the end of the session, the joke was that the main villain, the baddie that we were supposed to kill, but we like decided to spare him, he's gonna have gnome flashbacks. Viet gnome flashbacks.
Oh god.
Right there.
The pointy hats are closing in.
The pointy hats.
It's great.
The most bullshit like Smite that I've ever seen. I was playing in another game with a group that I play with is text. We don't do voice chat, but somebody was multi-classed really weirdly. They were rogue, paladin, and something else, and they did sneak attack, divine smite, and booming blade.
Oh jeez.
Probably fighter Eldritch, I'm guessing.
Fucking
Like,
Christ. I want you dead in particular.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
and fuck you, and fuck you in particular.
just like when you want to flatten somebody,
Jeez.
it's like I'm gonna put all of my thingies on one attack.
Why don't you just summon a steamroller on top of him? Crepe.
Dio!
Hi, kitty. What are you doing?
Oh, God.
Oh god, I just thought of something. If I was a DM in a modern or sci-fi game, which technically I am, but we don't have a paladin, I would allow a paladin to smite by hitting people with a car. I would allow that.
Technically a weapon.
By the definitions of the police, it is a weapon.
Wow.
Right now,
Ooh. Raven.
What'd you say,
It's,
Ray?
it's, by the definition of the police, it is a weapon, and that's
Oh.
true. That's not even a joke.
Mm.
If a car is in motion and aimed at a police officer, it is considered a deadly weapon.
Jeez.
For some
I'm
reason,
just
now I'm just
imagining
thinking
a
of doing
paladin
Batman.
a paladin just like hits somebody with his car, and not only does he hit them with the car, but they just like burst with like radiant light. I think I'm flying through the air.
I imagine they do the fucking deja vu fucking drift into him.
Shabu. It's painful.
Oh my god.
You guys are insane.
Yeah.
I thought that was obvious, Nora.
Now isn't there like a cavalry class for 5e?
There is
No, it's
not.
subclass. It's a
There's
subclass.
UA fighter.
No, it's in
Subclass.
Xanathars.
Cavalier, it got overwritten, sadly.
Oh, did it?
It got rolled into Knight, I believe.
Oh, anyway, I'm just imagining like doing something like that.
Oh wait, no, Cavalier's still around. I got that backwards. Knight got rolled into Cavalier.
Ah.
I'm just imagining that, and then just like multi-classing into Paladin just to get smite, and then just ride over your horse and just have
Smite
the
them
horse
with a
jump into them.
horse.
Well, what you do is you keep him to Paladin long enough to get like Fine Steed, because it summons a holy mount, which could have a fairly wide species category, depending on your DM, and it's permanent until it dies, and then you just use a spell slot to summon it again.
Oh, nice.
It's hilariously broken. And if you want to be an asshole, you then find a way to take Find Familiar, and you just have a small army. I saw some crazy person like map out how to get like all the
The animals.
all the pocket monster effects. It was like find a way to get summon devils, summon animal, and then you can have, because summon like Find Steed is not a concentration ability. It's just up. And Find Familiar is not concentration. It's just up. So you have both those. Then you summon a bunch of animals, and then like other classes like Ranger, its Beast Companion is not considered either. And then Artificer, its like Mecha Companion is also not considered either. So you can have all these out at the same time and just roll within a small army.
You know, in the Unearthed Arcana 7, the Modern Magic one, there's a Find Vehicle spell.
Yes, I'm. It's
Come
fun
to me,
now,
motorcycle.
Exactly.
Oh my god, wait, I could do a Batman and as just Paladin, just like summons Batmobile.
Yes, you could.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that works.
Technically,
Yeah.
it's a non-military land vehicle of your
I don't care, I'm
choice, but
summoning the Batmobile.
Yeah, that's it. You pick whatever the fuck. Like,
The Jeep's not military, technically.
I wanna
think, like,
It's non-lethal, it doesn't kill.
get that spell, cast it, and then have a Vespa come up. Just
that's like
put,
what the
put,
most
put, put.
ridiculous fucking thing.
Nope, there is worse.
Wait,
Segue.
non-military land.
That's the way.
I'm fairly certain that locomotives count as non-military land vehicles.
Oh god.
Find a train.
No, I'm just,
After that,
I'm
Paladin
just now thinking
summons
just
a
like,
train.
the Paladin flavors it and just like, here you go, let me call the Uber.
Oh god. You know what'd be really cool? A forge, a paladin of like the forge or a smith paladin summons a train and is just working on his fucking forge while the damn thing's rolling on.
Oh yeah.
Like,
That reminds me of this big Forge Druid that I made.
Forge cleric, yeah. Forge cleric's hilarious.
I had it for a bit, but then like the party, one of the members was a dick to me. Is for one of them, I'm just like, the party just met up and we did this little quest, and my character's like, I'm going to go to the forge and just not be with the party because that's realistically what my character would do. And he's just like, well, you don't need to do that because like it's party, it's D&D, and I was like, but there was no mission. All we found was just like, here's a map. My character's not interested in that.
oh, so he wasn't gonna let you play your character as his character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just left a sour taste, so I'm just like, I'm gonna leave that. My other friends were just like, it's okay if you want to.
That's too bad.
Well, I'm glad you decided to join us, I know.
Yeah. Mild anxiety attack at the beginning, after
Sorry,
the introductions. It's okay.
Okay, don't
it just
worry.
happened.
I had that too when I first played with these guys. It was Susan. Susan. Part of her backstory was that her ex-husband hired someone to assassinate her, and as she was choking the assassin to death, he got the assassin to tell her who hired him.
Oh. Yeah, so talking about animals and having them as your own personal army. I remember looking in Pathfinder and figuring out how to basically play Link after he's pissed off a bunch of chickens. Because chickens are like a copper a piece. So you can buy the chickens, and then it was incredibly easy to make animals in Pathfinder do what you wanted them to do. If you could, all you'd have to do is take one spell slot. And then you had a chicken army, which did, I don't know how much damage a chicken did, but it was a lot. And you had no limit on how many animals you could have. So you just had a fucking swarm of chickens peck a guy to death.
It'd be a nightmare to keep track of.
Oh yeah. That's why I never did it.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Doing what?
Kills me.
Oh no.
That Hodag come back again, I'll break his other horn off.
No. I didn't know I would need this beforehand, but I'm getting it now anyway. No. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Nemia can cast Speak with Animals and a Beast Sense. Those are the two spells she can cast, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a beast totem thing.
I don't know if there's others at higher levels. I don't think there are, but yeah.
And that stuff is fun. You force the DM to make funny noises. Da-da-da. Excuse me. I can't believe I'm doing this.
You want to share?
Load, please. What?
You want to share or not?
I will once it loads. It's still loading into roll 20. Where'd you go? Da, da, da. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go back a couple minutes, everybody. Okay?
How far?
Okay. When you were fighting the Hodag.
That's more than a couple minutes, but okay.
As soon as the fight started, this happened.
Yes! I'm surprised you didn't do it!
I didn't know that was gonna happen!
What?
You know one of them was gonna fade by the end of it.
You're... There, I uploaded the fucking Pokemon battle music.
Yes!
Oh my god.
I have that now, you're welcome.
Oh, I have a feeling you're gonna be using it.
Probably. Oh god, you guys did this to me. You did this.
We sure did.
It's fine, it's fun. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Raven, what was that
Yeah.
campaign where for some reason I started singing the Pokemon theme tune, except I said, "There's voices in the trees, Pokénom."
I was,
I think I was there for that.
I don't remember which one that was.
I can't remember which one it was now.
Yeah, I know for a fact I was there for that, because I remember that joke.
It might have just been a chat then.
I think it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The trees, Pokemon.
It got brought up once or twice. I know that joke got brought up once or twice in a couple of the games, but
Yeah. I've
don't-
heard that joke, and I wasn't there for the origin of it.
I don't think that's where it started.
Yeah.
I know I was there for one of the holidays.
It must have just been a chat then. For some reason, the Pokemon.
Sorry, you started singing about fucking Pokemon.
Oh, that's why. Because they brought up the fact that in Pokemon Red, the one of the gym leaders was
Surge.
he was like
Sir.
a war veteran that fought with his Pokemon. And then we went from there, and then I there's voices in the trees, Pokemon. We're like, what was the logistics of having Pokemon and fighting in the war? Did they just fought until they fainted, or was it like actual? Did any?
Well, AZ War had.
They've brought up Pokemon War once or twice.
They brought it up twice because it's an X and Y,
and then also somewhat hinted at with
The
Gen 1 because of Lieutenant Surge.
There's the Lucario movie, which it started with a war of two factions. They had like Pokemon armored up, like they put metal armor on the Pokemon.
That
And the
sounds
two armies were
badass.
the two armies were clashing, and the whole thing was Lucario and his master were trying to find a way to end the war because everyone's fucking suffering. They get stuck in a staff, and I don't really remember the rest of the plot because it was really dumb.
Fair.
But like the first 10 minutes, you're like, "Holy shit, this is actually interesting," and then Ash shows up. And you're like, "Yeah,
And here's your average Pokemon movie.
Whoa.
a little staticky, But yeah, I think that's the only time it was ever like not even hinted at. Just said, "Hey, war happened," in a medieval like knight versus knight way.
Yeah.
God, now I'm just like repeating the entire Pokemon of like, there's voices in the trees, Pokemon.
Yeah,
It's just like
there you
it's such
go.
a catchy tune.
Yeah, well, that's kind of awesome, but also kind of terrifying.
Oh, look at this shit. This is great.
Oh, look, it's one of my favorite Pokemon right there.
Nidoqueen? Nidoking?
Nidoking.
That's interesting. They have on their armor. They have a mon painted on their armor like a samurai would have in feudal Japan.
Surprise! Pokemon was made in Japan.
It's just an interesting little detail.
Raven.
Sorry.
Slightly
Wow,
authentic,
Raven.
more authentic than you would expect from a, fictional show about people who trap monsters in balls.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lydia back?
Don't think so.
I think she's just getting a little bit of reverb through her mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about giving the players steeds in my D&D game, but one of you guys is a centaur, so I don't know how the logistics of that would work.
Gets a pet horse, and the center looks like, are you kidding me?
No, that becomes closer to very awkward to, you should meet my parents real quick.
Raven, no.
Raven, no.
Besides, I think I go faster than any mount.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
No,
fast can you go?
45.
Jesus.
I think
I can
horses
go-
go 50, but yeah.
I can go 40. That's barbarian.
Mary does only have a 30-foot movement because she's not fast. I do plan to fix that with a feat later on, but
I gotta level up Victoria. Oh god, what is that still 7 Victoria? Level 8 Victoria? What are they right now? Level 8?
7, I think.
God of that game?
Let me double check. I'm slightly tired.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 7 because we started at 5 and got 2 level ups, one for being the witch and one for ending that story arc.
7 sounds right. But let me double check.
Yeah, it looks like, because I guess I get my pounce and my feral instinct. Cool.
Yeah, 7 is correct.
Cool, I get to fucking lunge at people and tear out their throats. As part of the bonus action you take to enter your rage, you can move up to half your speed. That's gonna be fun with my wild magic.
That one's worded weird. I think you could just do that as a bonus action regardless. But it's free as part of your rage, I think.
That's not what it says. It says, as part of the bonus action you take to enter your rage. So you do it while you're raging.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. That's really situational.
Wild magic. Gosh, I and everything. Next ability I get for that is level 10. Which lets me, you are impatient. When you are imperiled during your rage, the magic within you can lash out. Immediately after you take damage or fail a saving throw while raging, you can use a reaction to roll on the wild magic table and immediately produce the effect rolled. The effect replaces your current wild magic effect. Oh, you punched me? Now I'm shooting lasers out of my chest. Oh, you punched me again? Now I'm shredded by plants, I guess. Punched me a third time? Exploding flumps! Wild magic barbarian is fun.
Hazel's over there going, don't like that. I know you
Don't
can
like that
stop
song.
that from affecting people now, but she's just like,
She has the bad memories of that. She got her life sucked from it.
3 times.
Yep.
And you almost killed. You almost killed Raven's character.
I could have, yeah.
She didn't
Even-
roll shit. thankfully.
Even with resistance, I could have killed her. Killed him.
I can't go very much longer.
Yeah, I know.
Kitty. Do not shove your nose into my nose.
You guys are not getting through this next part, but tonight, but at least get started on it.
It'd probably be a lot closer if we didn't sit and decide to fight in goddamn Hodag.
It only took a round.
2 rounds, but yes.
Oh, we lost Rudy off roll 20 again.
Oh, I hate when that keeps happening. Don't know what's causing it to do that tonight, but
Roll 20.
Yeah. Well, so I just do that sometimes. I have this power now!
Hey Nora, you wanna know what's better? I'm watching
What?
a video of like it's literally called hardest materials versus 60,000 psi water jet. Just as they start cutting obsidian with it, I just heard.
Oh my god. That's just gonna happen randomly now, isn't it?
It might, yeah. I'm also doing something else terrible because why not?
You can.
Yeah, I can, so why not? You can blame Kay for this one.
Okay. Just like all the sex jokes.
Yep. Da, da.
Oh god.
What happened?
So much grossing.
What?
I like this car a lot, but I have discovered another complaint I have.
What's that?
There is a false bottom on the trunk. It's called a privacy trunk. It's like a roof that covers what you put into it, and it lifts up when you open the main hatchback. I've leaned down to put in or pick up groceries from it 3 times today, and 3 times I have banged my face into it.
Oh. You're right.
Anyway, Olivia is ready.
Okay. Where did we stop? Yeah, you were about to start smashing through trees.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll some attacks, I guess.
Okay. When you want me to do?
Attacks. I should roll some. Actually, no. Roll some athletics.
Lovely. Oh,
Start trying to smash your way through. No, not bad. Not bad. This is the outskirts, so not stupid thick. So you are able to start bashing through some of the growth and get deep into the grove.
Good. So the clap of their trunks are getting together shouldn't alert anybody to our presence because they're not that thick.
Everyone, roll perception checks.
Oh god.
12, 19. Cadence and Steve. You only catch a glimpse of it. But you catch a glimpse of a figure in the woods. But as soon as you catch it, as soon as you notice it and go to look at it, it's gone.
There's figures in the trees. Fuck yeah.
God damn it!
Huh?
Sorry! That's perfect!
Fuck. Okay. Nothing else happens. But you're able to smash your way deeper into the grove until... Are you, paying attention to what you're doing, Steve, as you're going? Or
Yeah.
you just wildly abandon swinging?
He's the title until it's paid off.
Car stuff.
he's paying attention because he doesn't want to accidentally smash a tree he doesn't need to, or send splinters raining down on his friends.
Gotcha.
He's also having a lot of fun.
Make a dexterity save. Not to hurt yourself, but see if you stop.
Okay.
And not hit this.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
That's higher than I thought I would.
You managed to catch yourself before your moral...
Mom needed something. What are we doing?
Steve is smashing his way through the trees to get deeper into the grove.
Oh.
And he just made a dex save. And the dex save, you stop and freeze your what do you have?
Giant
block?
null by stats, but it's basically an engine block with Tesla coils strapped to it.
Yeah. You stop it right in front of the gates. And strangely, the reason you had to catch yourself from hitting it was because about a foot, well, no, like close to the gates, the growth just stops.
Oh,
And around these gates, there's nothing. The growth is not even going towards it. Like, there's some natural growth on it, but this strange other growth is not even touching it.
cool. Well, Steve is going to try and open the gate.
Make a athletics check.
Yay.
Doesn't quite budge. You push against it, Steve. Big Steve pushes up against this metal gate, and it does not give.
Can I try?
Yes, you may.
I'm not proficient in athletics, but I'll try anyway.
You can try.
I'm not either.
You do it! You come up and you push that sucker open. It's like, it's a creak, and you hear like some regular non-magic vines snap, and the metal groans as you push the gateway open. And you enter.
Steve is just staring at this tiny stoutling in awe and goes, wow, he's really strong. Just yeeted that thing right over here.
And you all enter the graveyard.
Oh yeah, that's why I opened the
yeah.
door.
You come in down here,
At least two of us are somewhat at home here.
and I'm gonna sit on the music. Place yourselves down there.
How do I do that?
Down here.
Who's eat?
How do I do that?
Oh, okay. I'll pop you down. The way you do it is you go over to your character sheet and you click and drag it down like that.
Oh,
No worries, though. I gotcha. Everybody make... Actually, I think I can bring you up a size here. Yeah. Oh, you're small, so you'll stay there. Like that.
That's fair.
Everyone make perception checks.
I always love the disparity in sizes for my characters and the rest of you.
Oh,
God
Okay.
damn it.
Oh,
Proficient in perception.
hey, Namia, what did you say? Namia,
Mm-hmm.
you see a duck.
don't let Arthur see it.
It honks at you and waddles away. But
The duck honked?
it honked. The duck honked. Ah. Duck. Oh wait, ducks don't honk, do they?
they quack.
It's a
Yeah.
horrifying, weird area. Things are not what
Yeah,
they
okay.
think.
This weird, like duck that in Throna is like a fucking. God, what's a duck?
You should have
It's
made
this
it a
weird
goose.
mammal. It's this weird winged
Wait
mammal.
a minute. Ducks
What?
don't honk. Rips off a patch of white off of its feathers, revealing a collar of color. That's a goose!
It flies away.
Crap, my
okay.
cover's been blown!
So, the only one who sees what I'm revealing right now is Artur, because you have.
Oh,
Artur and Steve, both of you. You both got high perceptions. You see, it's dark in here, but oddly not like pitch black like it was outside.
Just dim.
It's very dim, but it's not like pitch black. It's kind of weird.
Steve is going to summon another light spell, but keep it low, so it's not like blinding or overriding the ambient light.
Gotcha.
He's just going to move forward. Go. This place is lovely. The card table guys didn't mention how lovely it was.
Does have that certain feng shui, doesn't it?
Well, it says lovely, but they didn't say it was this lovely.
Harder's just coming up here. He's looking around, see if he sees anything,
Weird.
dangerous.
Okay. Yeah, with that perception, no. You don't see anything dangerous, and I'm going to reveal some more, because you have a light spell up now. It's fine.
Because it's just going to like look around and like, these graves. It's gonna investigate one of them, just to
Alright.
see.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay,
Oh,
it's a grave.
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here's
No.
what happens. You go to like look at it and you kind of stumble over a bit and your hand hits the dirt. And then a hand pops out of the grave and grabs your hand.
High five, bro. No.
And then it pulls itself up. And a zombie head pulls itself out of the grave. And
Steve,
makes
Steve
Bonk
goes,
with-
hello, you understand me?
Oh, that happens sometimes. Just push it on back down.
No,
I kind of want to just head smash it.
No,
Okay.
fine.
make an attack, I guess.
Okay. It's a step.
Oh, that just barely misses. Oh, I'm sorry.
I attempt to push it back down.
Just here's my head.
Yes, you gotta fuck it, do it. You can make the shove action. That hits.
Steve is going to try and talk to him. Hello, you understand me?
He gets pushed on it.
Oh,
Intriguing.
some of these guys can be quite nice. I've spoken with zombies. They're nice.
By the way, is the zombie still holding my hand?
No, when he gets pushed back down, it lets go.
Okay, he's just like gonna like brush it off and clap and just like Arcana. He's gonna see like what magic brought it back to life if he can.
Yeah, you can make an arcana.
Oh, what the heck?
Fuck! You have no idea.
Roll 20 says, fuck you.
Harder will come over and help him
3,
again.
2, 2.
Okay, we have with a soft 20. It doesn't look like it's anything necromantic, and it's weird. They're obviously undead, but it doesn't seem like they were magically brought back. It seems like their souls are just kind of lingering here. Like
Oh.
they're not being magically revived or anything. It's just they're here.
He's just gonna like take a step back and start like pacing back and forth, like just like doing the motions of like, well, there's this theory, but then there's this other one, and just like contemplating everything.
Would Steve be able to tell how smart these zombies are, given, that they seem to be natural?
Make a religion check.
Okay.
This is a hard one.
Yeah, no, probably not.
That one seemed to not be super smart because it just kind of lapped out at what was there.
Okay.
So it doesn't seem like they're super smart, but it's hard to say because you didn't really get to talk to it.
Hmm.
You guys going to go anywhere else? You do anything else, or
Harder's definitely not gonna touch any of that shit.
and as you move
Why
there-
free meat and bones?
Artur, actually, you're right there. You look up and you see that. So
Oh, okay.
So like a
Thing full of electronics junk. Zoom
the-
in.
he's just gonna right up to it. He's not gonna touch it.
it's even without any kind of sense up or anything, you can tell this is some kind of magical door. and engraved on it is 4 objects. Make me a. What languages do you speak?
Common, Stoutling, and Draconic from my background.
You speak Draconic. All right then. It's very rough. It's a lot of it's faded with time, and it seems like it's a very old dialect of Draconic. Very old, but the rough translation. Make an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
You can't.
All of us have bad rolls.
You can't make it out that well, but it says something about the 4 objects.
He calls back. Hey, is anybody better at reading than I am?
How's it just like kind of pauses mid-step, but then like goes back to pacing?
Steve will shift and go, "Hey, what are the words?"
That just says some babble about 4 objects, and that's about all I can tell.
Are you here, Cadenza?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it in common?
No, it's in Draconic. It's real old though.
Oh, I don't know much Dracona.
Mia, are you here?
I am.
Okay.
Namia can read Draconic, so I guess she can give it a try.
I hope so. It's her native language. So if everyone...
Not everybody is literate, as this group has established.
Fair. If you can speak, whoever can speak Draconic can make an intelligence check on the door.
I can't.
A little bit of dragonfish.
Oh, God.
Was that, Cadenza?
I speak a little bit of dragonfish.
3.
Oh,
What?
God.
Oh!
Oh, God.
I just remembered we forgot to prime our rolls before the session.
You did! It's really old and really worn, and also, like, you're not sure yeah, it's old, and it's old as fuck.
Hang on,
Like, you're kind of amazed it's still here.
it says,
What?
"Have you heard about the loathsome loser?" You guys Queen of Hearts every time? Can't be right.
None of us know how to read.
Wait, is it real?
None of you guys have been. I can read it. Can you speak Draconic, Khaziit?
No! Infernal, Dwarven, and Common!
Dwarven would be technically spelling here.
He's gonna try, but he can't read, period.
You can try.
Let's see what he can get. Please be
Yeah, you
good.
can try.
Intelligence?
Yes. What? Roll 20. Oh no!
Steve,
Well,
Okay,
I'm sure it's not
someone
bad.
ate us! Someone just ate us!
Okay. Jesus Christ. Steve is going to try, and I'm going to flavor it as he whips out some of his mother's old, like, books. Has some Draconic on it, and he's going to try and match it up.
Okay.
come on.
I don't have...
Come on.
Come
I'm
on.
going to offer myself guidance, which I probably should have been doing earlier, but
It's okay.
I did...
There
Never
we go!
God damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
What the
Oh.
fuck? Roll 20.
I love roll 20 sometimes.
Yeah, they're all. As all these guys are staring at it, trying to figure it the fuck out. Steve, you pull up these texts. Old, like they're from your mom, but they're texts talking about stuff very old. You can tell this is specifically an ancient Sleesk dialect. Very, very old. but it says the way through to the grave are 4 objects of great meaning.
Okay.
And the engravings, with that, you can looking at it, they look to be some kind of musical instrument, a sword, a staff, and a hammer.
All right. I'm just gonna relate all this to the group.
Hmm.
God.
Fucking roll 20. Bastard.
I love the fact that like all of us go over to do it. We all fail. Steve walks up, pulls up textbooks. Okay, how do we do this?
Gotta consult the YouTube how-tos.
If you want, you may investigate the door, which will not let you read it, but just look at the door itself.
I'm gonna.
I'm scared to now.
9. What the fuck? Roll a 20. 7.
God.
I'm just gonna do it for meme. 19. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
This door is obviously magically locked, and the objects must be the keys. It's not just anything you can stick in there that are the general shape. It seems like there's literal keys to be put in these, like, it's not slots, like shapes in the in the shape of the items.
Some Resident Evil bullshit.
I think I've seen this with a mage before.
With that high enough investigation, you notice something out of the corner of your eye.
Ooh.
You notice over here, specifically that, sticking out of the undergrowth.
You guys investigate it to see what's
Alright.
up.
The investigation, unless you're going to grab it, or investigation.
I'm doing investigation. 15. Yes, the curse has been broken once you break it.
It looks like some kind of stringed instrument, half consumed by the vines.
Well, I ain't a bard. He kind of like goes to reach and pull it out.
Okay. Strength check. Well, athletics check. Or acrobatics, whichever. Of your choice. Okay, shit.
That's pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
You rip it out, and it is indeed an instrument of some kind. While you are wielding this, any spells you cast will have a +1 to... It is basically a magical item. You have a +1 to any attack spells to hit and such, and a +1 to any saving throws that you use on something. But when you pull it out, it makes a terrible noise. Roll a d4 for me.
Oh no. It's from thoughts.
Oh,
Oh, great!
no!
I was hoping this would happen.
Why?
Where is my... When that terrible noise happened...
Terrible noise.
Oh, okay, Image, why did you decide to just die on me? What the fuck?
I just started to hear the soundtrack from the horror at Party Beach somewhere in the background from someone.
That would not be me.
Not me
Nope.
either.
Out of the graves, 4 zombies pop up.
And a cat.
Cat does not approve of that.
Cat does not approve of such bullshit.
Okay, my zombies icon's not working for some reason. I will use something else in their place for now. Everyone roll initiative, by the way.
Okay.
Alright. Get the smash shit.
I'll just use these, it's fine.
No, it's back to bad rolls.
God. I mean, it could be worse, but.
It could
God.
be worse.
I have a +5 to initiative.
Yeah, I'm a wizard too.
Yeah, but you don't have advantage on it like a higher level barb would.
Alrighty, let's roll for them as a group.
Where are the zombies?
These 4 things down here are the zombies.
Oh, okay. So they're literally the grave I investigated. Great.
Alrighty, let's fix you guys in the turn order because you popped up on their weird. Oh wait, I can just do this. Descending. There we go. They got a 13 minus 2, so that's a.
Excuse me.
Cadenza, you are first as 4 zombies pop out of the graves.
Hold on. I knew something like this was going to happen. Alright, dang, let's rock.
The piano music.
Hey, quick question. I was going to toss the guitar to Cassandra,
Cadenza?
by the way. Yeah, could I?
I will tell you this: if you do, it will make more noise.
I'm gonna hold on for it for a bit.
The first attack hits, and it doesn't matter what damage you get; it's dead instantly. So you don't need to use up that second attack. The first one gets it.
On that point,
Huh? Oh, yeah. Can you reach that?
yeah, that's
Yeah, use double movement because you're a size bigger. That hits. And that is also dead. Artur.
Okay, so this isn't actually 65 feet away, right? Or
No, everything is double movement because you're all size up. So it'd be like it's not 65, it would be 35. No, hold on.
No, it wouldn't even be 35, it'd just be 30.
30.
Yeah, it'd be 30. Yeah.
so I could get up to there, and he's gonna. He's not gonna bother transforming or anything.
That hits. And that is dead.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to roll CD.
But I need to know, Cadenza and Artur, were either of you being especially loud when you did that?
No,
surprisingly no.
Okay.
I realized I didn't have some. I do not have any sonic attacks for some reason.
Steve,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn.
Doesn't see anything.
What? It does. Right there.
See any movements? Oh, okay.
It's towards the bottom of it.
Yeah, I can go there. Steve will move over here and. Yeah, I guess I can go ahead and smack it. Or not.
I think that hits. Hold on. Let me double check the DC. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
God, these are squishy.
Yeah.
We're not even rolling damage. They basically have minion stats.
Dear Steve, sweet, sweet boy Steve, are you being loud when you do this?
Not any more than usual, but it's a very large hammer hitting a very small
You
zombie.
are correct. Roll me a D4.
One.
One, okay. You kill that one, but another zombie pops up. Where's this one? Where's the next one? Right there.
God, it's like that room in Drakan.
Is that turn for you?
Yeah, it's turn for me.
I'm
Nemi.
surprised you don't have guitar riffing music because of this.
Alright, I am going to. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to enter my rage,
Oh boy.
and then I'm going to whack it with my sword.
Alrighty. That hits. It is dead. But when you go into your rage, do you scream or anything?
I think she would growl. Yeah.
Ah! Just a growl. Then roll. Roll a d2 for me, I suppose.
She's not like intentionally being silent, but she's not like screeching.
Yeah. Okay.
We're playing whack-a-mole.
Another zombie pops up right there. Is that your turn?
Yup.
Okay, then. The one zombie lumbers towards you and tries to bite you.
Alright.
Let me see what it gets. Don't do that, though. 16 hit you?
Nope.
Alright, it tries to bite you. And fails.
That's rude.
Kazit, it is your turn.
Because he just like kind of notices what's happening. Just like, well, the undead, they're rotting bodies. Let's have my brothers and sisters feast.
Oh. Alright,
So I need a con check.
Alrighty. Let's see how you do. 11.
DC is 14.
You got an 11 when checking its COD mod. You got a 14, so it passed.
Okay.
What happens on a pass?
I don't.
It's a cantrip, so I think it's no damage.
Yeah, no damage.
Then it passes the con check, and the bugs kind of buzz around it, but don't really seem to want to eat it. It's gross.
It's too
They choose
gross
to
for
live
bugs.
inside.
You get a bit of like, you can kind of tell that they're kind of like, sorry, this is disgusting even for us.
It's got formaldehyde or something
Wait.
in it.
No, never mind. I was thinking, like, would the guitar do anything? But no, you said attack and spells.
Oh right, no, Ro, you're right. I said it when you had a +1 to saving throw as well, so it would fail.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I did say yeah. And it
that's
is
2d6.
consumed by the insects. Don't worry. Minimal damage would have killed it. But when you cast the spell with that as your spell focus, it makes noise again.
Oh no! After Hayden, at the end, he just does a little cackle.
Oh god, okay, roll me a d4.
I'm sorry, this is him.
It's
Fine.
fair.
It's fun. It's fun. 2 more zombies pop out. Pop.
When the hands break through the dirt, he just like stops mid laugh, like, oh, so that's how they work.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Cadenza. Make an intelligence check, Cadenza, with advantage.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Intelligence is 12. It's not hard. It's obviously the sounds waking these things up.
Guys, I think the noise is doing it.
It is your turn, and there are 2 zombies there now.
Does that mean you should put it in the door?
Zoop.
Yeah, it's It is dust.
Soup?
And that is dust. And that is it. Combat is over. As you
So
were
are
not
those like
really-
dinosaur zombies or what?
They are reptilian zombies. They are Sleesk zombies.
Because the icons you're using were from Liz Twin from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue.
I thought that was a Power Rangers villain. I really did.
That is the one I grabbed, but that was not that's
Her
So-
zombie icon wasn't working for her for some reason.
yeah. Okay. Combat is over.
He goes and puts the guitar wherever it into like. Is it a hole or what?
It's kind of like it's like engraving in the door in the rough shape of the stringed instrument. You put it in, and it sticks in there, and it glows a little bit, but nothing else happens.
Guys, I think we need to find more.
Must
Must
we?
be around here. I want to see just what's inside.
Alright. That seems kind of fun.
He's being, by the way, like a little more quiet than usual.
Arthur is gonna go over here and investigate around here to see if there's anything.
Okay. Investigation.
He's not good at investigating, but he'll go and look.
I don't find anything. In fact, you almost trip over a hand sticking out of the ground.
He's gonna
Namaya's
turn
gonna
around.
check this corner up here.
Go ahead. No, nothing.
I keep almost clicking to intimidate. Trying to intimidate them.
Reveal yourself, weapon! I demand it!
Just come out already, you bastard!
This is trees too thick to go into.
It's kind of like the wood you can kind of see. Stone dust.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, I gotta start remembering I have guidance, because this would be really helpful.
You do.
I know, I'm not used to having it. Apologies. I will roll investigation over here. Not intimidation. No, no.
You guys don't see anything else in this area except for this pathway here and the pathway here.
We still have 2 more members to try and investigate.
Credenza, you want to investigate?
I will aid Credenza so she has freaking advantage. And give her guidance.
Okay.
One of these will work, goddammit.
You're the best.
Never mind.
Roll 20, bitch!
Nothing. You guys find nothing.
Wait, what about me? I'm going down here.
Okay.
Anyone want to help me, just in case?
I'll do the aid option.
Please do.
12.
Okay. You don't find anything, but not because you can't find anything, but because you're pretty sure there's something else here.
We might have to, inform the guy that hired us that we can't get in there because.
No. I said there was the 2 paths here. Just these 2 left and right paths, but there's nothing else in this specific area.
Oh God! So we've got to explore. All right.
Dungeon, let's go!
We're mostly over here, so let's head down the right path.
You all headed down the right path?
Sure.
Unless
No,
any-
I mean, I don't think this party's ever going down the right path, but we're going the right path.
We're headed down the wrong path, but we're going right.
Okay. Now, you guys come in here.
Salute.
Steve still has his light spell going.
Yeah, no reason to turn off.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make you guys bigger.
Oh, God.
I will drop you down to Zeke. Cadenza? Okay.
I just have a giant Kazit logo, like icon right by. I don't know why.
You guys see this. Okay, this.
That looks
One
like
minute,
some
what
magic bullshit.
Give me 1 minute. I gotta reload. Roll 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap up pretty soon. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I get you. Like, how much longer can you go?
I can push it until like 11:20, and then I gotta go.
Okay, then.
10 minutes, basically.
Yeah, I have an idea. Guys, enter this room, this area, and these lights seem to flicker a little brighter when you enter. But you can see over here a sword.
Oh, that's
You
bait.
want this sword.
Okay,
Oh.
wait.
Sprint in there!
First one to step there. Credenza. As soon as stop. As soon as you step there, this light and this light take solid form. They
This is really
coalesce.
schmuck bait, but I am not a schmuck.
They coalesce into these ghostly ethereal figures. But these are some fucking weird ethereal figures. They kind of look like your stereotypical bedsheet ghosts, except for entirely ragged, with clawed hands, and fucking teeth.
Pokemon, lose your power.
They take shape. And you guys all, before we end for the night, because this will be a good cliffhanger, you may all make Arcana checks.
Boy, here comes another round of 3s and 4s. Thank you, Nevia.
Cadenza. These are just simple spooks, you're fine. There's nothing to worry about, Cadenza.
These are simple Pokemon. It's fine.
So yeah, it's fine. Arthur, you don't know? Fuck, or shrug? Because there's some kind of ghost, obviously, but you don't know what. Nemia and Steve. Nemia, because you've heard tales of these things. You've never seen them, but you've heard of them from your captain and your crew. Steve, your mom has mentioned these extremely unsavory undead. You two know these things as the flesh spurned.
Lovely.
And that is where we will end the session.
God.